Hello, everyone, and welcome to the NEPA TV. We are so stoked to have you here with us. We have some super fun AAA games to cast for you guys tonight. And without further ado, with me in the booth today is the one, the only, Tropical Dude himself. How you doing, Tropical?
Oh, I'm just doing great, about to see some AAA matches. Got a new microphone. I don't sound like I'm underwater anymore, guys.
Holler, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go! I'm so excited to be playing and to be watching. I'm not actually playing. I don't know why I said I'm playing, but
you're not playing. That's all right. It's okay. You're playing caster. That's what you're doing.
I am.
Yeah, absolutely. Trap, what do you got for us tonight? You got some Easter eggs or anything cool like that?
Oh, I got some Easter eggs. You know what? Let me tell you right now. I'll tell you all about it. You know what? Every commercial that will be broadcasted during the AAA and the Pro Series will have a NEPA-themed Easter eggs, right? Some are obvious, and some are really hidden. You got to really look. Everyone who can name the commercials when we release the sign-up form and what the Easter eggs were, they will be entered for a $250 gift basket plus $100 cash and more. That's right. There's more. I can't even really believe that. This is how you enter to win. All right, listen up. You watch the matches, right? You write down the Easter eggs and the commercial and save them for when we open up the competition. I hope I can see you there on that list. For sure.
For sure. You definitely don't want to miss those. They've given away some great prizes already. Guys, it's too much. But before we do anything, for those of you who may be new watching or maybe playing a different format, we're going to tell you the rules here. For our NEPA matches, we have 8-minute quarters, 5-minute halftime, 1 5-minute halftime, 1-minute timeout per team. 5 players are allowed in the arena. However, 4 of them are only allowed. That's not a word. Only 4 of them are allowed in the arena at a time, meaning one of them has to stay in the locker room or in the staging area. Overtime for us is won by the golden goal, meaning that the team that scores the first point in overtime takes the game. And the last thing, the most important thing, is here at NEPA, we don't allow toxicity or discriminatory behavior. So go ahead, y'all, make some friends, be kind to one another. It's not hard. It's just the name of the game. Alrighty. And tonight for our games, we have the Baton Rouge Constellations versus Scranton Royals is our first game. Super excited to see them. We have our players. Do we have them up on stream yet? Muted? Yay! So, for the there we go. For the Baton Rouge Constellations, we have Unsound, Cosmic, Icy, Draco Mako, and Toki. And on the other side, over on the Scranton Royals, we have with us tonight Aiden. I don't think these player names are right. No, they are. I'm so sorry. We have Aiden, Cool Whip, Sprocky, and Mistake. If I'm saying that wrong, Mistake, you can yell at me later in my DMs. Queen Zyla, meh. Okay. But
Wait, I think it's actually pronounced NEPA's very own Cool Whip.
NEPA's very own Cool Whip is in the arena.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm really glad that you corrected me on that. I feel much better now. That felt right. So, Trap, are you super stoked? Like, what are you most excited about for these games here?
Well, it's AAA, right? Everybody's like, oh, AAA, right? We're still watching some pros here. We're still watching some great talent. We're watching players that are pretty scary. I mean, I've seen some of these players in pubs. I poop my pants sometimes, all right? They're pretty scary, okay? So, people just kind of brush off AAA, but they're scary people, all right? And I'm excited to see how these players are going to play today.
I couldn't agree with you more. But we do have the start of game here and the first initial joust here of this match. So without further ado, we're going to go straight into the game. All right, and the first touch on the disc going to Scranton Royals. First possession, however, going to the Constellations, clearing it out into the hands of Icy. Icy going for the long three and making it. What a way to start a round.
That was just a phenomenal job by Icy right there. I mean, really, literally, it hasn't even been 10, 20 seconds yet. He just decides to just unload one for three, and he makes it. Absolutely phenomenal job by Icy.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. But with the disc advantage here is Scranton Royals. With the disc is Sprocky. Sprocky sending it through the tube over to Mistake. Mistake passing over to Aiden on the table. Aiden sending it back to Mistake over on the wedge. Over back to Sprocky. Sprocky sending it down to Aiden on the floor. Great disc control here coming from the Scranton Royals. Now with the disc is Sprocky. Sprocky on the floor looking to approach Bubble, sending a pass over to Aiden. Aiden getting his pocket pick. Well, getting stunned out by Icy. Icy gets the clear over into the Constellations, into the Royal side of the area. A little bit of a mishandling on the disc there from the Constellations, almost losing it. An attempted slap out causes the disc just to kind of float around. A little bit of chaos here. Still ensuing in the arena, but that's all right. Toki did get a hand on it before getting stunned out there. Now the disc was sent over into the Royals bubble, and Sprocky was able to pick it up and clear it into the high trap where Aiden is. Aiden clearing the disc through tunnel, going for the long three, but just off the post, unfortunately. The recovery is picked up by Draco Mako. Draco Mako sending the pass over to Toki. Toki sending it down into the bubble for 3 more points for the Constellations.
And so far, this game has really not been that much of like a bubble attack. More like just a long game. We'll see how this is going to go. Maybe we see some more pushes up the bubble, but so far, it's just been shots from 3. So let's see how it's going to go.
Absolutely. We've still got 6 minutes left on the clock. With the disc is Babs. Babs sending a pass over to Mistake in the tunnel. Getting stunned out by Toki, though. Toki going for the long three just off the shield. Who put that there? The disc is now loose on the ceiling of Bubble. Draco Mako going for the pass and making it over to Icy, and Icy into the goal for 2 points for the Constellations.
And I guess Icy was listening to the cast. He did actually push up the bubble. Really proud of Icy for listening to the cast there. But jokes aside, that was a great play from Clock right there. Really got the defenders out of position and just made a very beautiful shot.
Absolutely well played by the Constellations, but with the disc now is the Scranton Royals. A pass over to Aiden on tunnel. Aiden looking for their teammate down towards the trench area, but taking an unfortunate bounce before making it to them. The disc is loose now, however, recovered by Icy. Cleared out through the tunnel into the hands of Unsound. Unsound dropping the disc all the way into the Royals bubble. And with the shot is Icy for another 2 points.
And we now see Icy with 7 points in the game. Hasn't even been like 4 minutes yet, and he's already starting off for a pretty strong lead to the MVP race.
Absolutely. The Constellations are doing a great job getting points on the board and maintaining disc control here. With the disc now is Babs. Babs sending a pass over to Aiden in the tunnel. Aiden looking for their teammate, but getting stunned out causes a little bit of a wild pass. The disc is now cleared over into the Royal zone. Ooh! The shot, though, intentional bounces, another 3 for the side of the Constellations. We have the Royals seeming to have a little bit of a hard time getting the disc past the mid of the arena, possibly needing a little bit of a change of rollouts here just to shake things up. A scuffed launch there from the Royals does them not too much good. Kulik with the disc sends a pass over to Aiden. Aiden sending the disc down into the Constellation zone. However, no one is there to pick it up, but they got there in time. Babs with the disc gets their pocket picked by Draco Mako. Draco looking for their teammate, but it takes some bounces off of a few geos. Toki able to get a slap on it, but ultimately in the hands of Aiden now, sending it down to their teammate. Coolwhip for the shot, just wide, but able to be recovered again by Aiden, sending it back over to Babs. Babs approaching Bubble, going for the 2 and getting it on the board, and that is what the Scranton Royals needed in this game.
Definitely what they needed indeed. Definitely needed to get on the board, and Bob's does just that by doing a couple crouches, couple jumps, and boom, he gets there. Amazing shot.
Absolutely well done by the Scranton Royals there, forcing that turnover. With the disc advantage now is the Constellations. Unsound sending a pass over to tunnel where Toki is. Toki getting his pocket picked, though. Aiden said not today. With the stack ready all the way down in Bubble. Babs with the disc gets their pocket picked again by Toki, though. He reads those. with the disc now is Draco Mako. Draco Mako sending it down into the Royals bubble, now in the hands of Icy, and then in the goal for 2 points for the Constellations.
Hey, that was a pretty nasty goal there. I mean, literally an amazing shot. I didn't even know he was going to make it in, and he did. I mean, Icy's already putting up so many points on the board, I can't even keep track right now. So let's see how he does these other rounds, see if he still gets some points.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. With the disc now at nest is Babs, looking to juke around that stack and doing so successfully, sending a pass over to Aiden. Aiden looking for Cool Whip down towards the bubble, but unfortunately the pass was picked off. Now in the hands of Toki. Toki looking for the goal and making it in the top pocket for 3 more points for the Constellations. Scranton Royals are going to need to figure out what is going on in the arena and take some control back here. Hopefully they can do so with this rollout.
I'm definitely seeing some stack problems come from the Royals here. I wonder if they can pick it up into the second round or even the third round. I really just want to see some more stacks from them. I mean, they're not really getting there back on defense, and that's what's causing all these open threes.
Absolutely. I have to agree with you. Getting home, getting those stacks together, forcing those bad passes. Speaking of bad passes, we have another one here right now. Ooh, 2 more points for the Constellations as the Scranton Royals lost the disc on their offensive rollout there, but they do have another opportunity to put the arena in their control now and get some points on the board.
I feel like on the rollout they're going a little bit too long. Could probably make it go. A little bit more shorter. As they're usually just going long mostly. They're not really going for like a short one. They could probably use like maybe a control play.
Yeah, absolutely. But we do have Cool Whip now with the disc on the floor, sending a pass over to Aiden, approaching bubble. Cool Whip again with the disc, sends a pass over to Mistake. Mistake getting their pocket picked by Draco Mako, and the clear is not good just yet. So Aiden is able to recover the disc from the Scranton Royals, looking for their teammate Mistake, playing a little bit of pass just to play monkey in the middle there, but a missed pass does result in a turnover. Draco Mako takes the disc, sends it out through the tunnel, just rolling around the tunnel area though. Draco Mako is able to clean up his own mess, now approaching the bubble, sending a pass high. That's picked off by Babs. Babs sending the clear through tunnel again into the Constellation zone, but it was able to be picked up by the Constellations. Toki now with the disc and the save from Mistake on another 3. That is what the Scranton Royals needed. The disc is still loose, about to potentially be picked up by Unsound. Unsound taking their time, sending the pass over to Toki on the floor, looking to now press bubble. Ooh, Icy with the disc, but the missed shot there. The recovery almost able to be picked up by Draco Mako, but just missing it the first time, able to get it the second time, sending a pass up high to Unsound. Unsound going for the goal in the last seconds and making it for 2 more points for the Baton Rouge Constellations. Baton Rouge, I don't know how to say things, y'all. My name's Queen. If you haven't heard me before, that's all right. But we're going to be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
When does an underdog stop being an underdog? After the first big win, the second, try never. Because being an underdog isn't about how much you win. It's about how hard you're willing to work for it and making sure your opponents never know your next move. Which is why some of us make a point of staying underdogs, even when we're on top. Ram Trucks, J.D. Power's #1 brand in new vehicle quality.
All right, guys, you listening? I want you to listen close, all right? All season long, NEPA will be issuing POAPs to anyone, that's right, anyone who shows up to the live broadcast and fills out the claim form with the secret password. The form can be found at www.nepavrpro.com/NFT. Each week, we'll be highlighting a different franchise as a POAP logo. Show up each week, and you can collect all 16 teams. The more you collect, the more potential awards you can unlock. The deadline to submit the claim form is 9 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, June 19th. The Week 2 secret password is NEPA Week 2. That's right, NEPA Week 2. It says Week 1 on there, maybe. I don't know. It did last time. Just making sure you're paying attention.
All right, and we are already back into the game here with the first touch on disc is the Scranton Royals. Mistake with the disc, going for the shot, but the big save there by Draco Mako. The clear, not able to get out fully, but Icy able to get a hand on it, getting stunned out by Mistake. Mistake on the shoulder, looking to approach goal, juking around their defenders and getting 2 points on the board for the Scranton Royals.
This is exactly what the Royals wanted. They wanted this momentum shift to happen in this second round. So hopefully we can see some more points for the Royals this time.
All right, and with the disc advantage, we do have here the Constellations. Unsound sending a pass over to Tunnel, but ooh, Mistake able to intercept it, going for the 3, getting the shot stopped. I don't even know what you would call that, but the shot was stopped, able to be picked up again by Mistake, looking for Cool Whip on the cut, but it did not connect. Unfortunately, a little bit of a race for the disc, but it does look like we have the Constellations there first. Toki getting a hand on it, and a big stop there from Aiden by the Scranton Royals. Doing a great job getting those stacks back together this time in the hands of Mistake after a little bit of a scuffed clear, and now into the bubble of the Constellations, getting their pocket picked by Mistake. Mistake going in towards the goal and getting it in for 2 more points for the Scranton Royals.
The Royals are now starting to pick up the slack here. They're starting to get their stacks together. Absolutely beautiful to see. Hopefully they can get past this really large hole they just dug themselves in with these new stacks that are looking way better than before.
Unsound with the disc now, sending a pass over to Toki before Tunnel. Toki looking for a long pass to Draco Mako. Draco Mako going to Icy on the floor. Icy sending it back for a little bit of a reset. Taking their time now. Unsound with the disc on Bowtie. Letting their team set up, loses a handle on the disc there. Unfortunately, Mistake gets an opportunity on it. Ooh. But the open goal leaves the Scranton Royals susceptible to another 3 there.
I believe there was a communication error on that one, as the open goal was pretty uncommon to see nowadays, but let's hopefully they get this one out of their heads and they just keep playing well.
If I could guess, I would think the Scranton Royals thought that was going to be cleared out and they were getting ready to stack and go for that disc. But with the disc now is Babs on the nest, sending a pass over to Aiden. Aiden over to Sprocky, or Mistake in the tunnel. I apologize. Mistake clearing it, going for possibly the cloud shot, but Unsound is there and he stops this shot. Now with the disc is Unsound, getting a little bit of pressure there by that front stack from the Scranton Royals, successfully going for the shot, but missed. It is just wide, but a great turnover there by the Scranton Royals. The disc in the hands of Icy over to Toki. Toki sending a pass or an attempted clear. It did take a few bounces though, unfortunately. The disc is loose. Toki getting a hand on it, but Cool Whip saying not today, getting him stunned out. Now in the hands of Cool Whip. I apologize. The disc still bouncing around, but did find the hands of Babs. Babs over to Mistake. Mistake has some time and space, going for the long 3 and making it. What a shot. Mistake is coming in clutch right now for the Scranton Royals.
Definitely what we needed right there was a good little long 3 right there. And Mistake gets it done. Love to see it.
Absolutely a great job by there, pushing bubble by Mistake. Oh, that sounds like it's a mistake, but it's not. There he comes again, almost with another 3, but the stack's there to clean up. Cool Whip with 2 points on the board for the Scranton Royals.
And I believe that was the back stack that came in there. Absolutely phenomenal job of the stack to get together and just get running to get a good little pickup and score.
Absolutely. It looks like they may have sent out a 1-2-1 on that there, Tropical. That is definitely a little bit of a rough move there to accomplish, but they did it very well. Unsound with the disc, sending a pass over to Icy in the tunnel. Icy taking their time, looking for some space to send a pass over to Toki. Toki with the disc now, getting a pressure there from that stack by the Royals. The Royals able to force a turnover, sending the disc down into the Constellations bubble. With the hand on it, though, is Toki. The stacks were not able to get there before that. A shot, but it is stopped by Cool Whip on the ceiling now with the disc, getting her pocket picked by Draco Mako and putting it in the goal for 3 more points for the Constellations.
That was a very high awareness play by Draco Mako there, picking the pocket and deciding, hey, that's an open goal, let's shoot it, and gets the 3 points in. Great job.
Absolutely a great way to recover that turnover there by the Constellations. With the disc is Babs. Babs sending a pass over to Mistake in the beginning of tunnel. Mistake sending it over to Aiden. Aiden over to Cool Whip on the floor. Cool Whip sending it back towards her teammate Babs. Babs looking for Aiden down on the floor. Aiden Setting it high to Mistake. Great disc control coming over from the Scranton Royals right now. Mistake with the disc on the cloud, looking to bait a defender. Sends a pass over to Babs on the wall. Babs over, looking for Cool Whip, but the big interception there by Draco Mako and the read, the clear through tunnel. But the overshoot from the stack, Unsound was able to get there, going for the long three and making it. This team is crazy with their threes. The Constellations are not a team you can leave your goal open for.
That is exactly true. This team, the Royals have been just absolutely just demolished by these long threes. I hope they can find a way on defense and try to silence them.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. Mistake with the disc, looking for their teammate, but a little bit of a scuff pass results in a turnover into the hands of Unsound, but a head bonkers coming from their teammate. Cool Whip now has the disc. Cool Whip looking around, seeing what options she's got, but sends a pass over to Babs on the back line. Just looking to maintain the control of the disc there. Babs taking a really great time playing the patience game, moving down to the floor, looking to approach bubble, bait a defender, almost doing it successfully, looking for the pass over to Aiden. Aiden juking around on the boot over to the floor, looking for their teammate, but unfortunately it doesn't connect. Toki picks up the disc, goes to clear it out through tunnel and into the Scranton Royals zone with the disc is Icy, looking for the goal, but Cool Whip said not today. Picks it off and sends a clear through the tunnel and into the Constellation zone. We do not have stacks just yet, but we do have some Constellation players in the area now. With the disc is Toki. Toki sending a clear, but didn't realize Mistake was there, so cleared it into Mistake's hands. Mistake's looking for a pass over to Cool Whip, but it does not quite connect. She is able to recover the disc, looking for her teammate, but that pass is no good, unfortunately. However, that's all right. Mistake's there to clean up the mess. That's what teammates are for. Looking for a back pass over to Aiden in the trap area, but it results in a turnover and a slap out by the Constellations. With the disc now is Unsound before he gets stunned out, loses the disc. Now in the hands of Cool Whip. Cool Whip doing an attempted little slap out that almost did them well there, but now in the hands of Unsound. Unsound over to Draco Mako and 2 points with the open goal again. Scranton Royals put someone in goal.
And we're seeing some great movement by the Royals on offense. It's just that they can't connect at the last moment and just gets absolutely obliterated, and then just gets cleared and then leads to another score. So hopefully we can see some more connection on the offense. Then we can possibly see some more scoring by the Royals, and no more long threes or twos.
Agreed, but with that being said, a little bit of a missed pass there by the Royals results in a turnover. Draco Mako with the disc now over to Icy. Icy going for the shot, but Babs with the big save and the clear through tunnel. Unsound is there on the back line doing work, and that is the end of that quarter. And we will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
This summer, dinosaurs are in our world.
Pet dinosaur? Don't worry. I'll take care of you. Nice and quiet. Hey, look, it's your mom. Hot dog?
All right, everybody, welcome back. This halftime report is brought to you by Big St. Charles Motorsports. Trop, you have some fun stuff for us?
Yeah, I actually do. Guess what, guys? I have something to read off. All right, I want you guys to listen really closely. All right, all I ask Week 2 POAP claim right now. Those looking to claim this week's POAP, head on over to www.nepavrpro.com/NFT to fill out the POAP claim form. In order to complete the claim form, you will need the secret password. And here we go. Here it is. Are y'all listening? Y'all listening really close? All right, here we go. It's NEPA Week 2. That's right. NEPA Week 2. The deadline to submit the claim form is 9 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, June 19th. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. You won't.
You should.
You should, though. You really should. Like,
You
if you won't, you're a fool.
Please.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, so if I'm not, don't fire me. So, Trop, what are you thinking that we could see the Scranton Royals do to change the outcome of the scoring from the constellations?
Well, what I'm seeing is a lot of open goals, and that, as a caster, breaks my heart because open goals are really not that entertaining to watch. I want to see some action. I want to see some carnage, some goals, some saves. But all I'm seeing is just open threes. So Royals, listen up, dog. All right, I want to see some more stacks. I want to see them go even faster than they've ever been before. Get that stack back on defense. Get offense more cleared up. Better passes. A little bit slower. We'll be perfectly A-okay. We'll be back on track.
Yeah, and we definitely did see these Scranton Royals pick up their stacks and get to bubble a lot more than they did in the first quarter. The second quarter, they did a lot better. They got some points on the board. They began to bridge that gap there in the deficit that they have, going on. They've definitely got a hard matchup, though, with the lineup that we're seeing from the Constellations. This roster is not one to take lightly. These players are very, very good, and especially when it gets down to that bubble defense end of things, they're picking off that last pass before it's actually going to drive goal. So maybe even the Scranton Royals driving goal before that last pass that they keep intending that gets picked off, get a little aggressive on the goal. Someone go for the goalie. Someone stun the goalie. I feel like that's all I shout on these casts. Go stun the goalie. I'm like, you need points on the board, go stun the goalie. But yeah, definitely a tough team to face for, I would guess, any team in the AAA series for this what am I looking for? Season. Words are so hard sometimes. Hi guys, my name is Queen, and words. So yeah, looking at the stat board super quick. Interesting to know for you guys is that the Scranton Royals actually are taking the possession time on the board by an entire minute in the arena. So the issue is, just like you were pointing out, Trop, that connection in the bubble, the last goal, that last pass, whatever they're doing, they're maintaining the possession well, working the disc up the field. It's when they break down in bubble. But they've got a whole minute on the clock more of possession time than the Constellations. However, shots taken, which just again drives home that point, is Constellations have it at 58%. They've taken 19 shots on the goal. Well, Scranton Royals have taken 14. That's 42%. So again, just getting more aggressive, drive that goal, get some points on the board. It may result in a missed shot, but it's getting picked off anyway. So go aggressive. Let's go back to the game though, because it looks like we've got a countdown here on another initial joust drop.
I'm excited. I'm ready. Let's see it.
Let's see it. First touch on the disc going to the Constellations, but with the first possession is the Scranton Royals. Cool Whip taking the disc, sending it down with her stack partner ready, and there in the hands of Mistake, looking for the goal, but the shot is stopped. The clear out from the Constellations all the way into the Royal zone now, but is able to be picked up by Cool Whip. Cool Whip sending a pass over to Babs in the middle of the arena. Babs sending it down through the middle of the arena. All of the stacks, every one of them overshooting the disc. The Royal stack getting stunned out, but the big interception there by Mistake now in the hands of Babs after a pass. Babs looking for their teammate Cool Whip, but the pass doesn't connect. That's all right, because Aiden's there to clean up, send a back pass over to Mistake. Mistake on the Nugget. Geo there juking around, looking to create some space and time. The pass to their teammate does not quite connect, though. Mistake now with the disc again. Approaching goal, to Cool Whip and into the goal for 2 points. Beautifully done job by the Scranton Royals, even with the missed pass, maintaining the possession of the disc. Great job.
That was definitely an absolutely phenomenal job right there by Cool Whip and the rest of the Royals for getting that good, nice passing going. Couple of misses, but that's okay. Clean up, and then they lead to a score. So that really, they'd only got to be patient. They just got to be patient. They just got to take their time, and they got this in the bag.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. Toki looking for their teammate there in the trap zone, but the disc is now loose and turned over as the pass didn't connect. Babs with the disc sending a pass over to Mistake. Mistake on the floor still in the Royal side of the arena looking for their teammate over in tunnel. Babs with the disc now sending an attempted shot into the bubble. Picked up by Toki though. Unfortunately, Toki clears it out into the tunnel again, but Mistake is there to pick it up. Mistake getting some pressure there by the defense, sends a pass over to Babs. Babs looking for the long three, but it's just a bit high. Cool Whip getting stunned out before getting a hand on the disc. Now in the hands of Icy. Icy looking to clear the disc out, but Babs was there and said that that's not happening. However, the pass into the bubble is not good, and Toki is able to pick it up, going for the clear the first time, but missing, going for the second time, and making it now in the bubble of the Scranton Royals with no Royals back. And the 2 by Icy again. Icy, someone needs to stop that, man.
Yeah, Icy has just gone to an absolutely dominating evolution here. It is kind of entertaining to watch.
Yeah, Icy has a shot, and Icy does not miss his shot. Someone needs to shut him down. Now with the disc is Cool Whip. Cool Whip sending it down low to the stack. But the stack getting pressure there by the Constellations, not able to make anything of that rollout. Toki now with the disc. There's a little bit of a turnover, Unsound on the ceiling, flipping around. A little bit of a head bonkers there by the Scranton Royals. Oh, but Draco Mako is able to get the disc back and into the goal for 2 points for the Constellations.
Like you said, Queen, a couple of head bonkers there. Definitely led to a good turnover there to lead to a good score by Draco Mako over here. Great job.
Yeah, absolutely. Head bonkers can work in your favor sometimes. Other times they are frustrating, but with the disc now is the Scranton Royals sending a pass down low to a stack. Mistake clearing it out through the mid of the arena, looking for a dribble play, but after a bounce off of Geo, it results in a turnover now in the hands of Icy. Icy with the disc on the wall of the arena, looking to just create some time and space, sends a pass over to Unsound on the double diamond there on the top, looking to pull out a defender, get them stuffed. Cosmic with the disc, sending a pass to Icy. Icy going for the shot and missing after I just said that doesn't happen. Draco Mako, though, ooh, gets his pocket picked on the attempted dunk by Babs. A big save there by Babs, but the clear into the hands of Unsound. Now picked up by Cool Whip, sent back again, but Unsound doing work there on that back line. With the disc, sending a pass over to Icy on the side of the wall. Icy looking for the goal, but hitting post again, making me eat my words. There's that caster's curse. I don't know if you believe in that, but that's all right. Another missed shot there, unfortunately, by the Constellations, but they are able to get a hand on it and recover the disc. Now Draco Mako over towards the nest, juking around, trying to stop the defense wall that is the Scranton Royals, sending pass high to Unsound. Unsound going for the goal and making it for 2 more points for the Constellations.
Now some amazing juking around by Unsound right there on Nest. Just shaking around, dancing, doing whatever you can to juke out the defender, and then gets an easy open pass to Cosmic. Amazing play right there by the Constellations.
And now with the disc is the Scranton Royals. Babs takes the disc, sends a pass over to Mistake in the tunnel. Mistake looking for their teammate Aiden on the table across the way. Aiden sending it back up to Babs. Babs sending it down low to where Mistake is. Mistake on the floor, not with too much pressure, but here comes the stack, so the back pass goes over to Aiden. Aiden getting a little bit of a mishandling on the disc, losing it now in the hands of Draco Mako with the stack already. Draco Mako looking down for the goal. Ooh, and off of the shield anchor for 2 points for the Constellations.
Some great placement right there by Icy. Gets on the shield, moves around a little bit, and just flicks it into the top pocket. Absolutely phenomenal job.
A great job there by the Constellations, for sure. But with the disc again, here is the Scranton Royals. Babs sending a pass down towards the tunnel area, but no teammate was there. Maybe a little bit of a miscommunication. Icy looking to clear the disc, but taking a weird turn there on the ceiling. Now in the hands of Mistake clearing it out. We've got a stack race on our hands, but everyone overshoots it with one player stunned out. Cool Whip is able to get a hand on the disc, looking for a teammate down low, but Unsound intercepts the pass over to Icy now. Icy on the wall in tunnel, looking to send a clear. Takes a bad bounce, though. Now recovered again by Icy, cleaning up at his own mess. A pass over to Unsound high. Unsound looking for the goal, but the shield is there. That's brand new. Now with the disc is Mistake. Mistake's going for that cloud shot again. Oh, and just off the rim, but Babs is there to clean up for 3 points for the Scranton Royals.
Now some great positioning by Bobs right there. Got into good position, waited for that bounce to hit. They hit it. He sat there. He read it. He scored. I was amazed. I was happy. I gave 2 solid claps to that one. Great job.
2 solid claps indeed. Unsound now with the disc on the nest. Has some space, so moves up to the bow tie. Getting some pressure now. Sends a pass off to Icy in the tunnel. Icy getting stunned out, though. Cool Whip has the disc, sending a pass over to Mistake. Mistake looking for the open goal, but does not make it in. Now there's a turnover in the hands of Toki. Toki looking for their teammate, and another missed pass. Aiden now with the disc, going for the open goal again, but missing it. So many missed opportunities there by the Scranton Royals with good open looks on goal. They have got to clean those shots up. Icy was able to get the disc and put 2 points in the goal for the Constellations.
And I couldn't agree with you more, Queen. They definitely got to clean it up right here. It has a lot of just great opportunities, a lot of great turnovers for the Royals, but it ends up just coming down to a clear or something, and just gets down there and just... They scored, and it's making me really sad.
We have a little bit of a loose disc in the arena there, almost getting a pass off to their teammate was the Constellations, but now in the hands of Aiden. Aiden again looking for that long 3 and missing the shot. Unfortunately, the disc is now cleared over into the Scranton Royals zone of the arena. Going for the long 3 and making it is Draco Mako. Seconds before the clock went off. That is the end of our 3rd quarter here, and we will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
If you really want to find out what you're made of, you can forget the personality tests and social media quizzes. Because the only way you're ever going to know is by heading into the big, wild, raging, so damn beautiful it hurts world and finding out for yourself. Were you born to follow a path, or were you born free? These are the things we thought about when we made the new Grand Cherokee. Made for what you're made of.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to NEPA TV. We are super stoked here. We're bringing you the Scranton Royals and Baton Rouge Constellations game. We have the Baton Rouge Constellations up by quite a bit and only 1 quarter left in the game. That means only 1 more 8-minute quarter in this game. Tropical, what are you seeing here?
What am I seeing? Well, I'm seeing some absolutely dominating play right now by the Constellations. I mean, we haven't seen a single stop for these long 3s, these 2s that are just wide open in goal. It's just that the stack race and the Constellations are winning the stack race. Sad to say.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we said before, just making sure that those looks on goals result in points on the board. And a big turnover there by Mistake, getting the disc cleared out into the Constellations area, but the stack overshoots the disc from the Scranton Royals. Oh, but Babs with a big pickpocket, sending the disc up, oh, and over to Cool Whip. Looks like Toki may have gotten a hand on it, but the game said it was a little too late. Cool Whip getting 2 points on the board for the Scranton Royals.
That was a great round 4 score right there. Trying to edge out this gigantic hole right now the Royals have set themselves into. Great score by Cool Whip.
Absolutely. Unsound now with the disc. Walking it up towards the tunnel, sending a long pass over to Toki in the opposite side of the arena. Toki over to Icy. Icy getting pressured there by that stack. Now with the disc is Draco Mako on the floor. Draco looking for Unsound on the nest. Oh, and a bit. Oh, that hurt. 2 more points on the board for the Constellations after a big save from Babs. They were able to recover the disc out of Babs' hand and put it in the goal for 2 points. With the disc now is the Scranton Royals.
Sound decided, hey, I kind of want to score right now. What does he do? Gets saved? Nah, I want it. Takes it from his hands, scores. Phenomenal.
Definitely a great job. A turnover there results in the, a missed shot by the Constellations. A little bit of a rush there. Now with the disc is Mistake. Mistake has some time and space and a stack together on their team. A little bit of a race here, and the read in the hands of Cool Whip going for the goal and making it for 2 more points for the Scranton Royals.
A great, nice open look right there by Cool Whip, and even a better pass by Mistake right there. Great disc movement leads to a great score.
Absolutely. They're doing a great job playing until the buzzer, even with a deficit on the board. Kudos over to the Scranton Royals with the disc now as the Constellations. Unsound on the nest sends a pass over to, an attempted pass over to Toki in the tunnel. A little bit of a mishandling before getting the disc in their hands, though. Another missed pass by the Constellations, almost resulting in a turnover, but now Unsound has the disc, sending a pass down low to their teammate in the trench, but it does not connect. Babs picks it up, sends a clear over through the tunnel again and into the Constellation zone. A little bit of a stack race there. Icy gets a hand on the disc, is on the floor now, looking to move around, get some space, sends a pass to Toki. Toki looking for the stack, but an unfortunate bounce off a station. Now a little bit of a mishandle on the disc there from Babs, almost losing it, but able to get a hand back on it, clearing it out into the Constellation zone with the disc is Mistake, getting stunned out. Now Draco Mako send a back pass over to Icy in the goal. Icy clearing it out over to Unsound. Unsound clearing it all the way into the Scranton Royals bubble with stacks coming in on both sides. Draco Mako getting stunned out after looking at the goal and the clear from the Royals into the Constellation zone, but their stacks were not ready in time. Draco Mako picks up the disc, sends a pass over to Unsound. Unsound looking for their teammate down low, but Babs with a big interception there, and the turnover over to Aiden. Aiden over to Mistake. Mistake getting stunned out in the process, but gets a big headbutt on it. Oh, and that pocket pick by Draco Mako, stopping that push on bubble, clearing the disc over into the Scranton Royals end of the arena. Draco Mako again picks it up and puts it in the goal for 3 points. This team's 3-pointers are disgusting. Constellations.
I would agree, Queen. It is very disgusting. But I just gotta say, the Royals are just having a lot of these great offensive opportunities, but just waste them on just silly little mistakes, or just they rushed it too much. I just want to see them be a little bit more calmer, a little bit more safer in the bubble. Maybe we can see some more scores out of it.
Absolutely. And this game is a lot on mentality, your mentality in the game, not losing yourself under the pressure of the scoreboard or the defenders encroaching in on you. But we do have Cool Whip now with the disc from the Royals, getting stunned out in the process by Unsound. Unsound able to get a hand on the disc, clearing it out over into the Constellations end of the arena, and another long 3 by Icy. Goodness.
I feel like a broken record for announcing Icy's name so much for these long 3s, but just a phenomenal job again by Icy to shoot the disc into the goal and get an amazing 3-pointer.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. With the disc now is Babs, sending a long pass over to Aiden in the tunnel. Aiden looking down low for their teammate, but the interception from the stack by the Constellations, the big leech there from Babs, almost putting it in goal in time. Oh, and it does! Babs with the save and the clear through the mid of the arena. My goodness, Babs, that was cracked. Aiden with the disc now going for the long 3, just wide, unfortunately, but it is able to be recovered by Mistake. Mistake sending a long pass over to Babs. Babs on the wall, sending a pass back over to Mistake, but it is missed, does not make it in their hands, but the Scranton Royals almost had a stack there and ready to go. The clear now into the Royals bubble. Oh, and picked up by Icy. Icy juking around on the clock and into the goal for 2 more points.
And we're just seeing amazing stacking by the Constellations right here. Getting to one side of the arena to the other in like under a second is kind of scary to watch, and even scarier to see in person. Glad I'm not in that arena right now.
Absolutely. We do have 2 minutes left on the clock in this game here. Babs with the disc sends a pass over to Aiden in the tunnel. Aiden getting a lot of pressure there by that stack, forcing a turnover, looking for another goal is Icy, juking around, giving them time to get back, but missing the shot, unfortunately, now in the hands of Mistake. Mistake getting their pocket picked, though. Oh, a pass over to Unsound, and Unsound into the goal for 2 more points.
And Unsound does a 360 move out of the nest to shoot it like Kobe style into the goal. That was something to watch there.
It was, and I am no mathematician here, but I do believe that we are out of time, and this game does go to the Constellations. With the disc now, though, is Aiden in the tunnel. Aiden getting some pressure by the defenders. Unsound picking their pocket and going for the long bounce 3.
And that was just amazing awareness right there by Unsound to just get the steal off of Aiden right there. Aiden was just looking for a pass, but Unsound was like, hey, you got a disc in your hand, buddy. Takes it, scores it.
Absolutely. Now with the joust advantage is the Scranton Royals. Out from the gate is Babs with the disc, sending a pass over to Mistake in the tunnel. Mistake looking high for their teammate, but unfortunately the wall was a little bit in their way. Unsound has the disc now, sending a pass over to Icy. Icy looking for another long 3, and he does not miss those. He does not miss those. My goodness. Constellations are on fire tonight.
And I'll definitely say I am very proud of the Royals right now for keeping a very, very calm, oriented kind of body language right now. They're down by like a lot of points right now, but they're still playing the game. They're still looking to score, and I seriously respect that.
Absolutely, play till the whistle. But with that being said, Draco Mako with a big pocket pick, going for another shot off of the rim. Best goalie NA. This game will go to the Baton Rouge Constellations. I did not jack up the name that time. Woohoo! So, don't judge me. So, Tropical.
What's up?
We gotta do that there thing, you know? We are going to go ahead and highlight one player, have a little bit of a showdown maybe, but we're going to pick a player of the match brought to you by Holtz Hour Auto and Motorsports. Trop, what's your pick?
My pick, Queen. I know. It sounds obvious, guys. I get it. I know. But it's going to be Icy. Okay, guys? It's going to be Icy.
You know,
He's too dominant.
I almost agreed. My stats have cleared because they hit the rematch button.
I know.
I almost agreed. But I have to say that Draco Mako's stat line was incredible. He had a ton of points on the board. He had a lot of great assists on the board. He had a lot of great steals across the line. He had no zeros, working well as a team player, still high scoring, and just doing a great job all over the arena, getting saves as well. So definitely kudos. There he is, Draco Mako, 18 points, 2 saves, 40 stuns, 11 shots taken, 5 assists, and 4 steals. I would have to say for me, it's Draco Mako just exhibiting a lot of great teamwork, which is needed in this type of game.
You made me change my opinion. Good job.
Let's go! I'm so convinced I've been a lawyer. Draco Mako, congratulations! You are our player of the match.
Great job.
Woohoo!
So proud of you. Didn't
Thank
think
you.
you would first, but you know what? You have my approval.
Thank you. I'm so glad that I have your approval. With that being said, we are going to take a short break, but do not go anywhere because we are going to be back with another exciting match versus Charlotte Smoke and Daytona Tide. You do not want to miss it, so we will be right back. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the NEPA TV. We are so excited to be here with you tonight, and we do have another great match for you guys to watch. Here with me in the booth, though, is Tropical. Hey, Trop.
Hey guys, what's up? Hey,
Yo. How you doing? Doing good?
Yeah, I would say so. You know, I'm just living life, casting. You know.
Very nice.
sir.
I love it. Yes, samesies. I do know. Tonight for this match, we do have Charlotte Smoke versus the Daytona Tide, and on the
On the wee.
there we go. On the Charlotte Smoke end of the things, we have Cats, Brainbot, Dark, and Noctum in the arena with us tonight. And over on the other side, the Daytona Tide, we have Arch, Jack G, Goku, Violet, and I, Foxy, in the arena.
Cool beans.
Absolutely. Super stoked to see this matchup. We've got some really good players in the arena here again for this game. But Trop, what do you have for us?
I have something really special, Queen. Are you ready?
So
Are
ready.
you ready? Okay.
I've never been
I'm gonna tell
ready.
you right now. All right.
Okay.
Every commercial, that's right, every single one that will be broadcasted right now during the AAA and Pro Series have NEPA themed Easter eggs. That's right, NEPA themed Easter eggs. Some are pretty obvious, you know. Some are kind of hidden. And everyone who can name the commercials when we release the sign-up form and what the Easter eggs are will be entered to win a $250 gift basket plus $100 cash and more. This is how you enter to win, all right? You watch the matches, write down the Easter eggs and the commercial, and then save them for when we open up the competition. I want to see you there. I want to see you win that $250 gift basket and more. Can you believe it?
Can you believe it? I say it every time, but really, these giveaways that you are seeing, NEPA giveaway, are just ridiculous. The last person to win one of the NFT giveaways won a trip for two, paid for, to the NEPA Charity Cup 2023. Am I right on that? Is that the year? The next one. I don't know. I don't know what year it is, what day it is. It's fine.
He won it though, which is
Hi, my name is Queen and I'm a space cadet. That's all right though, because I'm still here. Super excited. I believe we're gonna have a ready up soon in the arena. We did have another addition, just so you guys know, in the arena. On the Charlotte Smoke end of things, we had Shorty enter the arena as their 5th player to sit. Well, I don't know if they're gonna sit. I'm just saying things. Who's listening to me? Their 5th player in the arena now, so that they have one in the locker room, is Shorty. So they are officially ready. I believe we do have the ready up on the orange side of the arena, just waiting on the blue side. But Trop, do you have any predictions on how this is gonna go?
I'm gonna say no, because you know what? It's only the second week, and anything can happen in the second week. They're still kind of playing around. They're still kind of stacking. They're still kind of chatting. They're still trying to get this game plan around. So I have no idea what to expect. I don't know how long these two teams have been playing with each other. You know, I mean, it's only been the second week, so I don't know. I really don't know. I'm excited to see what's gonna be in store for us tonight.
Absolutely. I'm excited too. And with that being said, as we say, we're excited. Both teams have readied up. So we're going to go straight into the game. This is the first initial joust of this game, first quarter. 8 minutes left on the clock. Are you ready for this, Trop?
I am so ready.
Let's go. With the first touch on the disc is... is the Tide, and keeping the possession. A great job there by the Tide, keeping the possession, getting points on the board with seconds. I mean, what was that, about 15 seconds into the game, getting 2 points on the board. Great quick turnover there. Not turnover, I don't know what I'm saying. Great job by the Daytona Tide. With the disc now is Noctum, sending a pass over to Cats in the tunnel. Cats getting some pressure there, getting a pass off to their teammate, but it is missed, unfortunately, out of their hands. Now in the hands of Goku. Goku looking for the clear. iFoxy now with the disc, going for the long three, and just off, unfortunately, a little wide. The clear out from Dark through tunnel and into the Daytona side of the arena. All of the stacks overshooting the disc, but Noctum able to get a hand on it just before getting stunned out, sending the pass over to Brainbot. Brainbot on the clock, into the goal for 2 points.
And Brainbot says, "I am a robot," and scores on the clock. That was absolutely great. Love to see it.
That was a great response there from the Charlotte Smoke, showing that they are not here to play around. Now with the disc is the Daytona Tide in the hands of Jack G, who flips around, does a little dancey dance, and gets on the ceiling, sends a pass down low to Arch in the trap, but gets his pocket picked there. The attempted long three is wide and high, unfortunately, from the Charlotte Smoke. The disc now bouncing loose in the trap, but is able to be picked up by iFoxy. iFoxy just getting away from all the defenders, looking for their teammate Jack G on the bow tie. Jack G juking around the defender Brainbot that's on his tail there, looking for the clear, but picked up by, I believe it was Cats. A little bit of a confusion there and some brawling around in the arena. Now the disc is in the hands of Goku. Goku on the wall, has a defender in front and behind, but does get the clear off into the Charlotte Smoke end of the arena. Now picked up, just overshot by the Daytona Tide player, but able to get the stun off, and the disc now is Arch. Arch sending a pass down over to Jack G on the boot. Jack G juking around, doing a dancey dance, now on the nest, looking for their teammate, but the pass doesn't connect, unfortunately. Now picked up by Cats. Cats is able to get the clear out through tunnel and all the way into the Daytona end of the arena. Bouncing around. We don't have too many stacks yet, but Cats is there, gets his hand on the disc, looks for the goal, going for the bounce, but I don't know what happened there. A little bit of a slap out from the Daytona Tide, but it is in the hands of Noctum. Noctum getting a pass off over to Dark, but it does not connect. Now with Jack G on the ceiling, cleared out all the way. No, Jack G, that was so dirty. Dirty, Jack G. What the? Okay, long three through the mail slot from the ceiling by Jack G. Absolutely cracked.
I am too stunned to speak.
Ridiculous job there. Ridiculous job. Knocked him with the disc, sending a pass over to Dark in the tunnel. Dark. Ooh, a little bit of an interception there by the Daytona Tide, doing a great job. iFoxy sending pass to Jack G. Jack G sending it up high to Goku. Goku going for the bounce, but it is high and wide. Does not make it into the goal, but that's all right. Jack G's there to recover it, sending a pass down low to Arch on the back line, on the floor, pulling out a defender, sending a pass up high to Jack G. Jack G on the shoulder, juking around their defender, looking for Goku on the rim and into the goal for 2 points.
And that was just an amazing job right there. Just absolutely pull out the defense and just juke around and then score. I mean, they pulled him out like a pulled pork sandwich. I mean, it was just phenomenal.
Pulled him out like a pulled pork sandwich.
Yes.
I cannot.
That's just how I saw it. That's how I saw it, man.
Cannot. Knocked him with the disc, send to Cats. Cats over to Dark. Dark in the tunnel. Looking to bait out a stack here, possibly get him stunned out, break them apart. The pass is bad though, however, Dark is able to recover and does successfully break up the stack. Ironically, is able to get a pass over to Cats. Cats now approaching Bubble, sends a high pass over to Brainbot. Brainbot looking for the goal and making it for 2 points for the Charlotte Smoke.
And Brainbot uses his brain yet again to score off the shoulder into almost the top pocket, making the goalie almost impossible to save. I mean, that was a great play.
Pockets are hard to reach. It just is. It's a struggle. With the disc now is the Daytona Tide. Jack G on the ceiling again, doing a little bit of dancing. Sends a pass over to iFoxy. iFoxy back to Jack G. Looking for that monkey in the middle. Bait the stack. Stun him out. A little bit of a missed pass, but that's all right. Goku is still there, able to recover the disc. Sends a pass to Arch. Arch looking for... Ooh, Goku on the wall. Goku sends a pass down low to iFoxy. iFoxy sending it back over to Jack G on the back line, but a little bit of mishandling. Arch is there to pick it up, and a missed pass there from the Daytona Tide. However, iFoxy able to pick it up, doing some dancing, getting some points in the goal for 2 points. Great job done by iFoxy, controlling the disc, getting around their defenders, and putting points on the board.
And the Tide just dismantled the defense yet again with just an amazing movement in the bubble. Absolutely phenomenal job.
I do have to agree. Knocked him with the disc now, looking for their teammate. Unfortunately, the pass does take a bad bounce now in the hands of iFoxy. iFoxy looking around, seeing who's causing some pressure, sends a pass to Arch. Arch going down low to Goku. Goku for the slam dunk for 2 points for the Daytona Tide.
Goku was definitely showing off some of that dunk meta right there as he just comes out of nowhere from the bottom pocket and scores it.
And as Cool Whip would say in tribute to her, dunk meta always wins the game. Knocked him with a disc, sends a pass over to Dark. Dark all the way into the Daytona Tide side. Oh, words. Two Cats. Cats driving goal and getting it into the goal for 2 points.
I saw yet again some great offensive movement by this team. I mean, it was just phenomenal. Back and forth, and it has led to a score. Great job.
Now with the disc is the Daytona Tide. Jack G with the disc flipping upside down, going on the ceiling, doing their thing, juking around, looking to pull out that stack, possibly get them stunned or broken apart, sending pass over to Goku. Goku over back to Jack G. Jack G sending it over to iFoxy in the mid of the arena. iFoxy back over to Goku. Goku taking their time, not getting too much pressure, but sends the pass over to Arch. Arch over to iFoxy. iFoxy getting their pocket picked though by Cats. Cats looking for the clear, but it does not quite connect. However, Dark is able to get a hand on the disc. Now picked up by Goku. Goku looking for the clear out through the arena, bouncing around in the high trap area. Jack G able to get a hand on it. Great bodyguarding there from their teammate. Jack G juking around the pack, sending a pass back over to Arch in the tunnel. Arch getting some pressure, sending a pass over to Jack G. Jack G juking around on the fringe of bubble, looking for the goal, but not getting it, unfortunately. Maybe a little bit greedy, trying to go for the 3 when you're up, but Cats with the disc now, sending the clear into the bubble. Brain bot, getting their pocket picked by the Daytona Tide. Arch with the disc, looking to clear it out, just get it out of the area. That is the end of our first quarter with Daytona Tide up with 11, and Charlotte Smoke not too far behind with 6 points on the board, but we will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
All right, guys, listen up. All right, all season long, NEPA will be issuing POAPs to anyone who shows up to the live broadcast and fill out the claim form with the secret password. The form can be found at www.nepavrpro.com/NFT. Each week, we'll be highlighting a different franchise as the POAP logo. Show up each week, and you can collect all 16 teams. The more you can collect, the more potential awards you can unlock. The deadline to submit the claim form is 9 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, June 19th. The Week 2 secret password is NEPA Week 2. That's right, it's NEPA Week 2. Write it down, put it on your notes app on your phone, put it on your forehead, whatever that helps you remember. Just do it.
Just do it. And with that being said, we're going to head right into the second quarter of this game here. We have another initial joust and numbers counting down. Let's go. Counting though. With the first touch on disc is the Daytona Tide, sending the disc down into the trap area, bouncing around, a little bit of chaos, but Knock'em gets a hand on the disc, sending it down into the Daytona Tide bubble with Dark in the area. 2 more points on the board for Charlotte Smoke. Just like that, about 20 seconds on the clock with the disc advantage now as Daytona Tide.
Now this is a really good momentum shift right there by the Smoke. I'm really glad to see they got that momentum shift. I want to see some more scoring out of them. It's kind of a little bit of a weak offense from the Smoke, so let's see if that momentum shift helped them out.
Absolutely, and a scuffed rollout there from the Daytona Tide, not getting out of tunnel in time, results in a bit of a turnover. But the disc is still loose now. Cats in the area gets a hand on it, sending a pass down low to Dark. Dark sending a pass over to Brainbot. Brainbot sending it all the way back over to Cats, looking to just create some time and space, but that pass by Cats is no good. However, Dark's able to recover it into the hands of Brainbot. Brainbot into the goal for 2 points, and just like that, they are only down by 1 point.
And the Smoke have just become energetic now on the offensive bubble, just passing it around, shooting it around, juking out, doing whatever it takes to get into the goal, and they just scored right there to bring up the point lead by just 1.
Absolutely. I do have to agree there. And with the disc now is Goku. Goku looking for their teammate possibly, but it's able to be recovered by Foxy, but he does get stunned out. The disc now with Dark. Dark going for the long 3, just off, but that's all right because Cats is there to pick it up and put it in the goal for 2 more points, putting them up by 1 point now over the Daytona Tide and giving the Daytona Tide the joust advantage.
And now we just seen an almost completely different team just come out here the second round. The Smoke is just looking phenomenal out there. Hopefully they can keep a good lead here, maybe win over the Tide.
Absolutely. Jack G with the disc sending a quick pass to iFoxy. iFoxy down to Goku on the floor. Goku looking for their teammate, but an unfortunate bounce off of the trench area of the arena results in a turnover in the hands of Brainbot and cleared out into the Daytona Tide zone. But it gets stuck and trapped now in the hands of iFoxy. iFoxy getting some pressure there by a few defenders, but able to juke around them, looking to pull back, create that space there, open up some passing lanes, and does so successfully over to Jack G. Jack G in the tunnel, looking to do the same thing, sends a pass back to iFoxy. iFoxy going back over to the bow tie, now up to Double D, pressing up the mid of the arena, sends a pass over to Jack G on the wall. Jack G down low to Arch. Arch in the trench sends a pass up high to Goku. Goku, ooh, looking for the cross, but does not quite make it. However, Jack G is able to recover the disc. Jack G looking for the juke, sending a pass over to Arch, and Arch into the goal from the bottom for 2 points for the Daytona Tide.
Great right there to break the lead from the Smoke. Got a great score right there. But, I mean, Arch, you did great, man. I'm proud of you.
Now with the disc is Charlotte. Smoke out from the gate is knocked him, sending a pass over to Cats in the tunnel. Cats getting the pressure though, and the pick. Jack G now has the disc. Jack G, oh, getting a little bit of head bonkers there from Cats, resulting in a turnover now in the Daytona Tide end of the arena. Almost in the bubble. Everyone is there. Brainbot picks up the disc. A little bit of mishandling though and loses it, unfortunately. Almost is able to pick it up, but does get this slap off successfully before getting stunned out. Ooh. iFoxy getting a hand on the disc, but the game said it was a little bit too late, so 2 more points on the board for Charlotte Smoke.
It just hurts, man. I mean, I just felt the pain in that one.
Daytona Tide now with the disc. Jack G on the ceiling, looking to bait that stack there. Ooh, and gets his pocket picked by Cats, and Cats puts it in the goal for 3 more points for the Charlotte Smoke.
Now we can just Smoke kind of pull away here. Hopefully we can maybe keep a bigger lead there.
Absolutely. The Smoke going on a little bit of a run here, but Daytona Tide with the opportunity to stop that in its tracks. Jack G sending a quick pass over to Goku in the tunnel. Goku sending it back over to Jack G. Jack G on the double diamond, juking around a little bit, create some space, looking for their teammate, but Dark says not today, picks off that pass, sends it over to Cats. Cats going for the long 3, but not making it back in the hands of Cats and into the goal for 3 points.
Cats, that was just a phenomenal 3 right there, man. Under the shield, just flicks it down there, and boom, into the goal. Up now to a 7-point lead for the Smoke.
Absolutely, but that does not put them out of the game on the Daytona Tide end of the arena. With the disc now is Goku. Goku getting their pocket picked, unfortunately, but almost able to get a hand on it. Does slap it away, but it's into the hands of Dark. Dark now stacked and ready to go with their partner. Looking for the clear, but sends a pass over to Brainbot. Brainbot down low on the floor of the Daytona Tide end of the arena, getting some pressure, sends a pass back over to Dark in the tunnel. Dark on the table, sending a pass again down low to Brainbot. Great disc control displayed here. Brainbot sending a pass down low to Cats. Cats looking to drive the goal, but a big stop there. by the Daytona Tide, but Dark picks it up anyway and puts it in for his 2 points.
We saw a great save right there by the Tide, but just wasn't enough for this smoke offense to just score right there.
And with the disc now, Daytona Tide again. Jack G sends a high pass over to iFoxy on the ceiling. iFoxy sending a pass to Arch. Arch, not with too much pressure, but does still look for the pass over to Goku. Goku getting stunned out there by Brainbot. Brainbot picks up the disc, sends a clear down into the Daytona Tide end of the arena, but Daytona Tide was stacked and ready. iFoxy with the disc, sending a pass over to Jack G. Jack G looking around, was able to break up that stack there, sends a pass down low to Arch. Arch looking for Goku, successfully making it. Goku passes back to iFoxy on Double Diamond. iFoxy doing some ducking and juking around, sends a pass over to Jack G. Jack G's got someone on his toes though. Jack G looking for the shot, not making it in. Dark is able to pick up the disc, look for the clear, but it does take a few unfortunate turns. That's all right though. Cats is there to clean it up. That's what your teammates are for. Knocked him with the disc now. Getting some pressure by Jack G. Sends a pass over to Cats. Cats looking for the goal, but sends it to Knocked him and knocked him into the goal for 2 points for the Charlotte Smoke.
And the Smoke with just some absolutely nasty offensive bubble movement. Cats just totally juked out the defense right there at the Tide by doing some pump fakes, passed it over, and made his other teammates score. Great job.
Absolutely, and with the disc now again is Daytona Tide. Jack G with the disc, sending a pass over to Arch before the tunnel. Arch sending it through the tunnel, but taking another unfortunate bounce off that wedge there, looking for the goal, but just wide. Cats picks up the disc, goes for the clear, and successfully does so through the tunnel into the Daytona end of the bubble with stacks there and ready, but overshooting the disc, unfortunately. Dark is able to pick it up, goes for Brainbot on the clock, and Brainbot into the goal for 2 points.
Another great Brainbot right there, helping keeping the lead really fresh and really long actually for the Smoke, so I'm very proud of them.
Absolutely. And with that being said, that is the end of our second quarter of this match here, and we will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
This summer, dinosaurs are in our world.
Pet dinosaur? Don't worry, I'll take care of you. Nice and quiet. Hey, look, it's your mom. Hot dog?
Hello and welcome back to the NEPA TV. Thank you for not going anywhere, and those of you who just tuned in, we are so glad to have you. This halftime report is brought to you by Big St. Charles Motorsports. Trop, what you got for us?
Well, I got the Smoke, right? The Smoke, they came in, right? They're getting a little bit tossed around by the Tide, you know. But you know what happened? The Smoke, they woke up. You know, they realized we got a game to win. And they started to run away with this one. And I honestly can't believe it. The Smoke just started to just click. And that's amazing to see. So I wonder if the Smoke will keep this lead, or if the Tide will just come back and get them.
Yeah, the Smoke did a great job at beginning to read the plays of the Daytona Tide. And even though Daytona Tide is great at keeping that disc control, making those clean passes, that aggressive stack that they're running is definitely forcing some of those missed passes, those scuffed passes. A little bit of cleanup there. Maybe an adjustment needs to be made from the Daytona Tide end of the arena just to adjust their play to the opponents that they have that is now reading what they're currently doing. But definitely a great adjustment came from the smoke there. They did what they needed to do to make the mid-quarter adjustments and get back on the board and taking a pretty dominant lead, over 10-point lead there. I think it's 13. I don't know how to math, guys. Where's Dimwee? Dimwee. We need Dimwee. Muted Monster is in my ear so kindly telling me that I am mathing correctly, and it is indeed 13. Looking at the stats, we've got some interesting ones. Again, just drives home the point we were talking about before. Tropical disc control coming from the Tide end of the arena is phenomenal. They're actually taking the possession by 58%, 5 minutes and 32 seconds of the game, controlling disc in their possession, 42% going over to the smoke, 3 minutes and 57 seconds. So over a minute from the Tide end of things, just having a little bit of a hard time getting a good look at goal. Their shots taken on the Tide end is only 12, while there is 19 shots taken by the smoke. The smoke dominating that percentage there, 61% to 39. Also, definitely interesting to see assists. This game is a team sport. It's a team sport. You can't get around it. The assists heavily coming from the smoke with 69% and only 31% coming over from the Tide end of the arena. So maybe the Tide making some adjustments, a little bit more team play in the bubble, possibly. Instead of just driving goal or looking for those long threes, but definitely an adjustment needs to come from the Tide end of the arena. And with that being said, no, I don't know what I'm saying. We have 40 seconds, Muted Monster, you're amazing. Also, if you guys don't know, running the cams tonight and the production is Muted Monster. We didn't shout him out earlier. He is here in the booth with us, but he is the man behind the curtain that you don't get to see, and he is quite lovely. So, Muted Monster, thank you for all that you do for us running these streams and doing the things we can't do.
Please thank him. He's amazing, dude. Amazing at what he does. Please, I'm begging you, just thank him for what he does. He deserves it. He deserves one like those little Hallmark cards you get at Publix.
A Hallmark card. A whole
Yeah.
Hallmark card.
Yeah, you give him one of those, pull him like an Olive Garden gift card, something like that. He needs it, okay?
Olive Garden gift? No. Okay.
He needs some breadsticks, all right? Something.
All right. Well, thankfully, the clock on the game is saving us, and we are going into this initial joust here. So, straight into the game. Trop, who do you think first touch on the disc is going to get? Go, quick. Tide. All right. And with the first touch on the disc is the smoke. You were so wrong, but that's all right. Dark with the disc now on the top of Double D. Sends a pass over to Knocked him. Maybe looking for the goal, but takes an unfortunate bounce off of Geo there. Dark getting stunned out before getting a hand on the disc now with iFoxy. iFoxy stacking with their teammate, but a bad bounce there in the arena. Dark gets a hand on it. Dark, sending the pass to Knocked him getting a little bit of head bonkers there from their defenders, losing the disc, but that's all right because their teammate was there, but Arch is able to pick up the disc. Clear it through the arena into the hands of the smoke, but the smoke gets their pocket picked, and now a long three from iFoxy for the Daytona Tide, and they needed that.
Yeah, Queen, I kind of misinterpreted your little dare there of who's going to touch this first. I think you actually meant who's going to score first. Yeah, I'm correct. Tide scores a 3. Amazing. Phenomenal.
Absolutely. Now with the disc is the smoke. Looking for their teammate, but the pass doesn't quite connect. Possibly a turnover, but not Jack. Dark is able to get their hand on it, sending a pass over to Knocked him, sending it high over to Brainbot. Brainbot over to Cats. Cats looking for the goal, but hitting the post. Dark is able to recover the disc. Dark sending the pass back over to Knocked him. Taking their time, looking for some space. The pass is not great, but it is able to be recovered by Cats. Cats going for a second shot and off the rim again, unfortunately, but that's okay because Knocked him is doing work on that back line there, sending a pass high over to Dark on the bow tie. Dark looking to press the fringe of bubble, but the defender's not letting it happen. Cats is able to pick up the disc. Lots of chaos in the bubble here. Dark looking for their teammate after recovering the disc. It does not connect, unfortunately. But with the stack, they're able to read the disc. Cats picks it up and clears it into the bubble. Knocked him down, going for the 3 and making it from the ceiling for 3 more points for the Smoke.
Loving the Smoke offense that are just taking their time, kind of wasting out clock a little bit here. They're starting to run away with it here. Let's see what the Tide has to answer to this.
Absolutely, but the Tide does still have 5 minutes and 41 seconds left on the clock. Now with the disc is Jack G. Jack G sending a high pass over to iFoxy. iFoxy sending it across the way over to Arch. Arch in the trap area now. Not too much pressure. Sends a high pass over to Jack G. It does not make it into their hands, though. It is picked up by the Smoke, but lost after a little bit of head bonkers from their teammates. Now in the hands of Brainbot. Brainbot looking for the clear and does get it out into the Tide end of the arena, into the bubble, into the hands of Cats. Cats on the clock and into the goal for 2 points.
That's an amazing stack by the Smoke right there. I mean, they just stacked from the orange side to the blue side, just instantaneously. Great job, Smoke.
Great job for sure. Daytona Tide with the disc now in the hands of Jack G. Jack G sending a pass through the tunnel to Arch. Arch, not too much pressure there, has some space and time. All the stacks, went to home base, so to speak, originally, but did come back for him. High pass over to Jack G. Jack G to to Goku, but Goku gets their pocket picked and sends a clear out. Knocked him now with the disc, sending it all the way down into the Tide end of the bubble, but no one is there. Now they are. Cats picks it up on the boot, juking around a 1v1, and they make it in the goal for 2 more points for the Charlotte Smoke.
And the Smoke is just adding more and more pressure, more and more smoke into the fire here, as we have now gotten an extensive lead now. Let's see what, I gotta see what the Tide's gonna respond to this.
Absolutely. Now Jack G with the disc sending a pass over to Goku in the tunnel. Goku down low, but the unfortunate bounce off of the trench area does result in a turnover, but the clear is not good from Charlotte Smoke. But the second one is Dark sending it over to Cats. And the big interception there from the Daytona Tide, but a little bit of a scuffed pass, again resulting in a turnover. Now in the hands of Noctum, missing the shot there. iFoxy with the disc on the ceiling, looking to clear the disc down, but Brainbot on the back line picks it up, clears it through the tunnel, and all the way across the arena to the player Dark. Dark now approaching bubble, not having numbers advantage, but still driving goal off of the post, not in, but that's okay. Brainbot's there to pick it back up. Brainbot does get stunned out though. Jack G says not today. Jack G with the disc over in the tunnel sends a pass. An intercepted pass, unfortunately, but that's okay because iFoxy is able to recover the disc on the shoulder, juking around, looking to get the disc in the goal, but unfortunately does not do so successfully after being stunned out. The disc is now loose in the Daytona Tide end of the arena, picked up by Noctum. Noctum going for the long 3, but it is too low, but Cats is there to clean up and put 2 more points on the board. That is what teammates are for.
We still haven't seen an answer from the Tide right now. I'm getting a little scared, getting a little nervous. I kind of want the Tide to score a little bit more. I don't like the number 16. I want it to be like 20. So, Tide, let's get our stuff together here. Let's see if we can get some points on the board.
Absolutely. Goku sending a pass to Jack G. Jack G down low to iFoxy. iFoxy getting stuffed, though. Cats with the disc. Gets their pocket picked. And the clear over into the Charlotte Smoke end of the arena. A little bit of a stack race picked up, though, by iFoxy. iFoxy looking for Jack G. Jack G on the boot. Passes over to Arch. Arch looking for the goal.
And there is the answer we were looking for. Arch, what a 2-point.
What a two-pointer indeed. Thank you for picking up Tropical, as I had lost my words in that very moment. With the disc now is Charlotte Smoke. Knocked him, sends a pass over to Dark. Dark sending the pass across the arena to no teammates, unfortunately. Just kidding. Oh, Brainbot was there, but does get stunned in the process, and the clear coming from Daytona Tide into the Charlotte Smoke end of the arena. They did have someone there, but going for the head, but it did not make it into the goal. Jack G picks it up, juking around the clock, and slam dunks it for 2 points.
Jack G just shows off to the Smoke right there how good of a dunker he is. Just comes off the clock, does a little bit of spinning like a Beyblade, comes in there and scores. Great
Like
job.
a Beyblade, my goodness, Tropical. With the disc now is Charlotte Smoke. Knocked him, has the disc, crossing over Bowtie, getting stunned out, but does get the pass off to Cats. Cats looking for the high pass to Brainbot, successfully doing so, but Brainbot's got someone on his toes. Over to Dark. Dark looking for the goal, but a save there from iFoxy and a pass over to Arch. Arch looking to back pass over to Goku. Goku going for the clear into tunnel, but it does not make it. Now in the hands of Brainbot, who gets stunned out by Arch. Arch picks up the disc, is almost stacked and ready to go with their teammate, but the Charlotte Smoke stack was ready for it. Jack G does intercept the clear, dances on post a little bit before attempting a shot that is too high and wide. Now in the hands of Brainbot. Brainbot over to Cats in the tunnel. Cats maybe looking for the goal. Does he make it? Yes! 3 more points for the Charlotte Smoke.
What a way to end a round by Cats. Great buzzer beater.
A great buzzer beater indeed. And that is the end of our third quarter. We will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Harley-Davidson builds bikes that are meant to ride. There are vehicles your parents would recommend you drive. Then there are the motorcycles your crazy uncle who gave you fireworks for your birthday tells you to ride. You wouldn't want to let your uncle down, would you? If your need is speed, chrome, and custom paint, check out all of the new and pre-owned bikes at Greenmount Road Harley-Davidson in O'Fallon, Illinois. Don't let your uncle down. Get to Greenmount.
Good evening and welcome back to the NEPA TV. With me is Tropical, and he has some exciting stuff for you.
I do have some exciting stuff for you all. That's right, all. Because guess what, guys? Week 2 POAP claim right now. For those looking to claim this week's POAP, head on over to www.nepavrpro.com/NFT to fill out the POAP claim form. In order to complete the claim form, you must need the secret password, which I'll give you right now, guys. It's NEPA Week 2. That's right, NEPA Week 2. The deadline to submit the claim form is 9 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, June 19th. Put it on your calendars, people.
Put it on your calendar. And with that being said, we are right back into the fourth quarter of this game. 8 minutes on the clock. The first touch going to Daytona Tide. First possession, as well as iFoxy is sending a pass high over to Goku. Goku over to, Jack G. And Jack G into the goal for 2 points. That is exactly what they needed. Great job there by the Daytona Tide.
Queen, I couldn't agree with you more. A great answer to the buzzer beater that happened last round. Start off with like a almost less than 10 seconds. So great job, Tide.
Absolutely knocked him with the disc, sends a pass over to Cats. Cats over to Dark in the tunnel. Dark looking down low for Brainbot. Brainbot with an open goal and makes that for 3 more points for the Charlotte Smoke.
And Brainbot decides, hey, I got a goal to score. Guts on the floor, anchors, shoots. Great score.
Absolutely. Now with the disc is Daytona Tide, and an opportunity to put the arena in their control. Jack G with the disc sends a pass over to their teammate that does not make it into the hands. Unfortunately, it is picked up by Noctum and cleared out into the Daytona Tide bubble. Now with the disc is Brainbot. Brainbot looking for the goal and making it after a little bit of a break check for 2 points for the Charlotte Smoke.
I have absolutely no idea what I just witnessed. That was amazing, I guess. that was something. I would say that. That was something.
It was Jack G with the disc sending it over to iFoxy. iFoxy passing down low to Goku. Goku approaching fringe of bubble, looking for the goal, but not making it. Unfortunately, Jack G is able to recover it, though. That's all right. Oh, and the 2 points on the board by Daytona Tide, but it does look like Noctum was able to get a little bit of a hand on it. The game said that's not what's going to happen tonight, though. Now with the joust advantage is Charlotte Smoke, and out from the gate is Noctum with the disc, sending a pass over to Cats. Cats in the tunnel, sending a high pass over to Brainbot. Brainbot looking at a one-on-one, does shoot the disc a bit low to the goal. It does not make it in, but Dark recovers on the clear. Dark hitting the brake check again over to Noctum. Noctum over to Cats. Cats on the post, but a big stop from Goku. Goku sending the clear, does not quite make it out of their end of the arena, though. A little bit of chaos in the arena. iFoxy is able to take the possession on the disc, sending the clear out, but the stacks from the smoke were ready for it. Cats now with the disc on the station, moving forward. Oh, and the stuff from the Tide, but oh, Cats was able to get a hand on it, but iFoxy takes it back now in the hands of Jack G. Jack G going for the long 3, and he makes them 3 more points for the Daytona Tide.
And Tide's just trying to cut this lead down. Almost more than 10 points down. They need some threes fast, and Tide just scored it right there. I mean, that was great.
Absolutely. All right, Noctum with the disc, sending a pass over to, their teammate, but a big pick there from the Tide. A missed 3, but that's all right because still in the hands of Jack G, and he puts it in the goal for 2 points for the Daytona Tide.
Jack G does a little bit of trickery there, doing some behind the back action right there. That was pretty impressive.
It was indeed. Daytona Tide doing a great job bridging the gap on the scoreboard, but will there be enough time with 4 minutes on the clock left here? The joust advantage with Charlotte Smoke. Knocked him with the disc. Oh, and a big interception again from the Tide. They're beginning to read the Smoke's passes. The disc is loose at the top of the arena, but Dark gets a hand on it in the end, sending the clear off, but it is not all the way good. Does take some funky bounces there. Jack G able to get the slap off and over towards the wall into the hands of Goku. Goku sending it all the way into the Charlotte Smoke bubble there, but it is able to be recovered by Dark. Dark with the disc now. Not too much pressure on the pack. Looking to get away from that stack. Sends the pass over to Noctum. Trying to kill the stack there. Does not do so successfully, though, so the pass goes over to Brainbot. Brainbot looking for their teammate, but Jack G says not today. Sends a high pass over to Arch. Arch looking for their teammate, but they were not ready, so the Smoke is able to slap it out and clear it through the arena. However, Goku picks it up again on the floor. Ooh, and the head bounce from the opponent results in a turnover, but a bad clear. Now back in the hands of Goku, slapped out by Dark, picked up again by Jack G. Jack G on the floor, sending a pass over to iFoxy. iFoxy approaching fringe of bubble, but getting stunned out by the Smoke stack there. Brainbot picks up the disc, looks for the clear, but Jack G picks it up and says not today. Goku, getting stuffed by Dark and cleared out through the tunnel. The stacks are broken up from the Tide end of the arena, but they are able to get a hand on it first, but do get stunned out. Knocked him with the disc and into the goal for 3 points.
Good little grudge there by both these teams, just trying to get the disc cleared and try to get it open, and boom, Noctum just says, hey, I'm gonna do it first. Great score, Noctum.
A great job by Noctum indeed. I'm not even quite sure that they looked before taking that shot. That was impressive. Jack G with the disc, sending a pass over to iFoxy. iFoxy quickly sending it off to their teammate who was not there in time, unfortunately, resulting in a slap out from Noctum over into the hands of Dark. Dark sending the clear down through the mid of the arena, almost in the hands of Jack G, but Cats is able to pick it up and clear it out into the Tide bubble with stacks in the area. Dark getting a hand on it, but does get stunned out. Now Cats has the disc. Cats had 2 defenders on them, looking for their teammate. Dark with the disc on the ceiling, going for the bounce shot, but just off, unfortunately. Knocked him doing work on that back line there, picks up the disc, looking to get around the defender, sends a pass over to Cats. Cats on the wall, looking for Dark on the shield. Dark driving goal for 2 more points for the Charlotte Smoke.
That was just some great disc control right there by the Smoke. I mean, the Tide just could not grab that disc. It was just all over the place. Great job, Smoke.
is Daytona tied. Jack G takes the disc. My goodness. Passes it over to iFoxy. iFoxy to Goku. Goku on the floor, getting some pressure there, sending a high pass to Jack G. Jack G on the shoulder, getting stuffed by Dark though. Dark clears it out. Ooh, a bad bounce, but they are able to pick it back up. Cleared out by Cats and Dark with the stack there and ready in the hands of the Smoke, going for the goal. Dark getting 2 points on the board.
And now Smoke is just running away with this one. Sad to say it, but I don't think it's statistically possible anymore, man. Let's just
with 40 seconds, I do not need to know math to know that that is going to be a game over to Charlotte Smoke, but playing till the buzzer is Daytona tied, picking up the disc. Oh, getting their pocket picked, but getting away with it is Arch, going for the shot, just off. Unfortunately, now with the disc is Cats. Cats clearing it out, but getting stuck in the high trap. With the disc now is Jack G. Jack G looking at a little bit of pressure from behind, and a goalie there sends a pass down to Goku. Goku getting stunned out, and the disc is loose in the bubble, slapped out by the Charlotte Smoke. And a great game played by both teams, but this one does go to the Charlotte Smoke by a bit here.
Could not agree more. Such a great game though to watch. It was great performance by both teams.
It was indeed. And with that being said, let's move over. What do you say here, Tropical Dude? Let's talk about the player of the match, brought to you by Holtz Hour Auto and Motorsports. Who's your player, Chop?
My player? Alright. Hear me out, people. Alright?
Okay.
I'm going with BrainBot. And
Me too!
For one
Twinsies!
reason only, and that is BrainBot got so many numbers for stat lines just all over his stat line card. I mean, he had like a bunch of points, a bunch of assists, a bunch of saves. He had so many numbers. It made my eyes hurt. That's why I'm giving BrainBot the MVP here. Great job, BrainBot.
I have to agree with you. BrainBot doing a great job exemplifying teamwork with 13 points on the board for their team, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 saves, 28 stuns. Yeah, phenomenal job done there by BrainBot and all of the Charlotte Smoke. They did a great job exhibiting teamwork in a team sport, and it just goes to show that it does pay off in the end. So congratulations to Charlotte Smoke. Congratulations to BrainBot for being the player of the match. And with that being said, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with another match for you, the last one of the night, but we will take a short break. to the NEPA TV. We have one more game for you tonight, and it is going to be the Toronto Sorcerers versus the Aspen Sparrows. With me in the booth all night long is still Tropical Dude, and on the cameras we do still have the one, the only Muted Monster running production for us. How you doing, Tropical?
I'm doing great. You know, I'm having a great time here in the booth. This is our last game. A little sad, but I'm gonna put as much energy as I did for the last two. It's gonna be hype. I'm excited.
Let's go. So, talking about teams, like I said, we've got Toronto Sorcerers versus the Aspen Sparrows. On the Toronto Sorcerers side of the arena tonight, those are not the right players. We're kidding.
Just kidding, guys.
Just kidding. Those ones are though. Woohoo! On the Toronto Sorcerers side of the arena, we have B Love, Callan 101, Glass Dash, Jake E Dash, Nate Appleton 420 in the arena. And on the other side, over on blue, is the Aspen Sparrows, and we have Lil Guipo, Goran Dash, Dylan Meh Face, Hunavelli, and Pip UI. So, with that being said, super stoked to see these two teams play. If you don't know B Love, you should know B Love. He's an incredible human and has quite a brain in the arena. He's definitely a great person to learn from. We've got some great players in here. I'm super excited to watch this one specifically. What about you, Tropical?
Oh, I'm hyped. You know, I'm always hyped about anything, but this one, I'm pretty hyped. I'm gonna say that. On a hype scale, 1 to 10, I'm a solid like 9.79.
Let's go. I could not agree with that more. And Tropical, you have something for us?
Oh, I have something for you. All right, listen up, people. All right, every commercial, right, every single one that will be broadcasted during the AAA and Pro Series will have NEPA themed Easter eggs. That's right. You know those little eggs? You know, you were digging around in your grandma's backyard on Easter? Well, guess what? It's here on NEPA. That's right. Some are pretty obvious, you know. Some are kind of hidden. Everyone who can name the commercials, literally anyone, when we release the sign-up form and what the Easter eggs were, will be entered to win a $250 gift basket, plus $100 cash and more. That's right, more. There's a lot of stuff out there. This is how you enter the win, alright? You watch the matches, you write down the Easter eggs and the commercial, and save them from when we open up the competition, alright? I want you to win that $250 gift basket. You got it, alright? You got it.
You can do it.
Got it.
And keep in mind, the Easter eggs are just NEPA. Oh, teams are switched. Motherboard is saying the teams are switched in chat.
What? No way.
She is. So can we do a little switcheroony? And yeah.
Do a little switcheroony?
A little switcheroony.
I don't know, can we?
We are Muted Monsters doing the dang thing, but when we get into that, Tropical, listen, what I was trying to explain to you before is predictions on first touch on disc and then first possession, because first touch doesn't necessarily mean that team takes the first possession. So go ahead, give it a call. What do we have?
You know what, man? I'm gonna go with the Sorcerers first touch, and I'm gonna also have Sorcerers first possession.
All right. So we're already on our way here on the third game of the night, with the first touch on the disc was Glass, but the first possession going over to Goran. Goran sending it down into the trench, but picked up by Glass. Glass looking for the clear out through the mid of the arena, possibly over to Nate Appleton, but a little bit of a scuffed pass there. Now into the zone. Callan. Oh, Callan was there with a quick stack and a 3-point shot.
Callan showing us what's up, man. I mean, what a 3-pointer. We haven't even started. I mean, he just did that.
Absolutely. Now with the disc advantage is the Sparrows. Lil Guipo with the disc, sending it over to Hunavelli in the tunnel. Hunavelli juking around some defenders, but sends a low pass over to their teammate Goran, but it does not connect. But Hunavelli is there to clean up his own mess, sending a back pass to Lil Guipo high on the double diamond, sending a high pass over to Dylan, Dylan looking for their teammate. Oh, Callan gets a hand on the disc, but the game does not register it in time. That is 2 points going over to the Aspen Sparrows.
And hey, I mean, Aspen just says we'll take those, you know? I mean, 2 points is 2 points. They'll take it.
Absolutely out from the gate. Callan has the disc, sends a pass over to Jake. Jake not making it there, though, in time, and a big interception coming. Oh, from the Sparrows, and 2 more points on the board.
Goron right there, just showing him what's up. Does a little celebration after the score. He's hype. I bet this entire offense is hype. I'm excited to see what's going on here, man. We got a good game going on.
Y'all know my brain was still switched for that. I apologize. That was 2 more points for the Toronto Sorcerers. Callan now from the Sparrows with the disc on the nest, getting some pressure by Dylan, I believe it is, but did get stunned out. A pass down into the trench area, does not make it, and is picked off by the Sorcerers. The Sorcerers sending it down into the Sparrow zone. Picked up now by Hunavelli. Hunavelli looking at an open goal, but the shot goes wide and is bouncing around in the bottom of the arena there, almost picked up by the Sparrows, but back into the hands of the Sorcerers. We've got Guipo with the disc, driving goal for 2 more points.
Little Guipo there decides, hey, let's go upside down. Let's go into a Dairy Queen Blizzard style. Flips it upside down. He scores it on the bottom pocket. Absolutely phenomenal.
And with the joust advantage is the Aspen Sparrows. Here with the disc is Callan. Callan getting some pressure there, but able to get the disc off over to Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton looking for their teammate, but the pass was high, and now in the hands of Hunavelli. Hunavelli looking for the clear through the tunnel, but it is not good. Callan is there, stops it, sends a pass over to Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton looking down low for their teammate. Jake making it over. Oh, and 1 more pass, and it is missed. Picked up now by Hunavelli. Hunavelli clearing the disc through the tunnel and all the way into the Sparrows' end of the arena. Bouncing on the floor. The Sparrows are there first to pick it up. Callan with the disc, sending a clear across the arena, but straight into the hands of Hunavelli on that bounce. Hunavelli with the disc with not too much pressure there as the Sparrows struggle to get a stack together. Sends a high pass over to Lil Guipo on the ceiling and into the goal for 2 points.
Lil Guipo, again, opts to go for the bottom pocket here. Can we maybe see an adjustment by this goalie to maybe get a little bit more lower? I mean, he seems like he's almost aiming for the bottom pocket almost every time.
Yeah, it's a hard one to reach. By the feet is not easy. Callan with the disc from the Sparrows sends a pass over to Jake. Jake over to Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton looking around, seeing what the arena looks like, taking their time, sends a pass down low over to Jake. Jake driving goal into the not a high pocket, but just above the goalie and into the goal for 2 points.
Great walk in there by Jake. Takes his time, waits the perfect opportunity, shoots it over his head. Great score.
I do have to agree there. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock with the disc is Lil Guipo. Lil Guipo sending a pass over to Goran. Goran looking for their teammate, but the interception from the Sparrows stacked the clear out. Oh, but into the hands of Lil Guipo. Lil Guipo sent a pass over to Hunavelli. Hunavelli looking long for the goal and making it for 3 points.
A great shot right there. 39 meters. I mean, wow. I'm speechless.
Definitely a good look at goal and a great opportunity by the Sorcerers there with the disc now is Callan. Callan juking around the defender there, but able to get the pass off to Jake. Jake able to get a quick slap over to Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton has some time, has some space, looking to give their teammates time to set up here. Pressing bubble, pass over to, ooh. Recovered by Callan and into the goal for 2 points.
I'd love to see all the dirty work being done by Glass right there. Just standing in front of the goal, shooting her fist around everywhere, just making this goalie's day worse and worse by the day goes on.
Absolutely, with the joust advantage is Toronto Sorcerers. We have Lil Guipo with the disc, sending a pass over to Hunavelli. Hunavelli in the tube, getting pressured sends a back pass over to Lil Guipo on the double diamond. Lil Guipo passes long over to Hunavelli on the Pac-Man. Hunavelli juking around some defenders, sends the pass over to Lil Guipo on Bowtie. Lil Guipo around the glass, but mishandles the disc and loses it, but is able to pick it back up, looking for a pass over to Goran. Goran is able to pick it up after the bounce. Goran juking around, ducking their defender, driving goal. Oh, I don't know if that was a shot or a pass, but either way it was missed, but that's okay because teammates are there and Hunavelli picks it up and puts it in the goal for 2 more points.
Bailey was just at the right time at the right place. Great score.
With the joust advantage is the Aspen Sparrows. Here with the disc is Callan. Again, Callan sending a pass over to Tunnel where Jake is. Jake getting pressured by that stack, sends a pass over to Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton around in the trap area. Stacks are broken up from the Sorcerers. Looking high for Callan. Callan with the open goal opportunity, and they do not miss. 3 more points on the board.
Another great score by Callan right there. As he shoots another 3 and scores it. I mean, he's cutting this lead down more and more. Could we possibly see more aggressiveness now by the Sorcerers?
Absolutely, only 3 points down to the Toronto Sorcerers, and an opportunity here. Let's go! That, man, what a bad time to miss the disc. What happened there is the Sorcerers had a little bit of likely a miscommunication or an improper pull, missed the disc, and the Sparrows had an opportunity to pick it up and tie the score for 3 points with 17 seconds left on the clock. Toronto Sorcerers with the disc. Lil Guipo sends a quick pass over to Goran in the tunnel. Goran sends one down low to Dylan on the floor. Dylan over to Hunavelli, approaching bubble, driving goal, but a big save there from Callan. And that there is the end of this quarter. That was so exciting. We will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Holy.
Good evening, and we are back after our quick break. Trop, what do you got for us?
You know what? I got something real special for you guys. All right, listen up. All right, all season long. That's right, all season long. NEPA will be issuing POAPs to anyone. That's right, anyone. Your mom, your dad, your dog that shows up to the live broadcast and fills out the claim form with a secret password. The form can be found at www.nepavrpro.com/NFT. Each week, we'll be highlighting a different franchise as the POAP logo. Show up each week and collect all the 16 teams. The more you collect, the more potential awards you can unlock. The deadline to submit the claim form is 9 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, June 19th. The week 2 secret password is NEPA Week 2. That's right, the Week 2 secret password is NEPA Week 2.
Full disclosure, I am not quite sure that we could ever release prizes to your dog, so I would not submit them for an NFT. The end. Anyway, into the initial joust of this second quarter here with 8 minutes on the clock. The first touch going to, where's Dimwey's drum roll? We need it. To the Toronto Sorcerers, but first possession not in their favor as it is picked up by Callan and sent over into the Sorcerers, almost into their bubble, but a big stop there from the Sorcerers over into the hands of Dylan. Dylan looking for the 3-pointer, but definitely down low, but that's all right because Lil Guipo is there to clean up and did put the disc in the goal for 2 more points.
Lil Guipo there did his best janitor impression right there. Just sat right there at goal, looking to see if it was a miss, and guess what? He picks it up, puts it right back into the trash. The goal. Great job.
Callan with the disc, getting some pressure there by a defender, but is able to get the pass off to Nate Appleton, but Nate Appleton gets stunned in the process. Jake is able to pick it up, looking for their teammate for a back pass, but a big miss there. Unfortunately, Hunavelli with the disc, juking around on the clock, going for the dunk. Ooh. Jake was able to get a hand on it, but yet another time that the game says that that's not how it's going to go. So, 2 more points on the board there. Now with the disc is the Sparrows. Callan on the nest, jukes around the defender, sends a pass over to their teammate, but the stack is there distracting them. However, happy accidents are incredible and we love them. Nate Appleton was able to receive the disc after a bounce. Approaching bubble now, 1-on-2 situation, looking to drive the goal, and he makes those 2 more points on the board for the Toronto Sorcerers.
That was a great job by Nate right there. Just gets the disc and just decides, hey, let's shoot it, man. Gets the disc, scores. Beautiful.
Definitely a great job. Now with the joust advantage is the Toronto Sorcerers. Lil Guipo has the disc, passes over to Hunavelli. Hunavelli looking for their teammate down low, but a big interception there by the Aspen Sparrows. The disc is now loose again into the hands of Goran. Goran back passing to Lil Guipo. Lil Guipo looking down low for Hunavelli. Hunavelli on the fringe of bubble, getting some pressure there by defenders. Sends a pass to Lil Guipo on the shield and into the goal for 2 points.
That was a great job by Dylan right there, getting in front of the goal and distract the goalie just enough so Lil Guipo can sneak in a shot. Great job.
Great job indeed. With the joust advantage is Aspen Sparrows here, and an opportunity to put the arena into their control and play their game. With the disc now is Callan. Callan, oh, getting stunned out, and a big head bonkers there from Toronto Sorcerers. The disc is loose now, picked up by Lil Guipo. Lil Guipo sending a pass down low to Hunavelli on the floor. Hunavelli juking around the boot. Oh, then the shield, but the pick from Nate Appleton and the clear out all the way into the Toronto Sorcerers end of the bubble. But the stacks that were there first were the Sorcerers. Goran juking around with the disc, looking to just get around that defender, get a good clear in, does get one over to Dylan in the tunnel. Dylan looking down low, but takes a bounce off of a Geo, avoiding the Aspen Sparrow teammate in the area, now picked up by Goran. Goran on the floor, now on boot, juking around, looking for the goal, and making it in for 2 points.
And I just saw a man fly right there as Goran just lifts up into the air, blast off into the goal. Beautiful, Goran.
Great job indeed there by Goran. We now are looking at Aspen Sparrows with the disc. Callan on the nest, getting that pressure again by the 1-2-1 stack process they're sending out on the Toronto Sorcerers. A pass, long pass over to Glass on the floor, getting some pressure, sends a pass over to Jake. Jake looking around for their teammate options, but a high pass over to their teammate, resulting in a turnover. Goran now with the disc, sending a pass over to Hunavelli. Hunavelli possibly with an open goal opportunity here, and they make those 3 more points on the board for the Sorcerers. Almost a 10-point lead. They've got a 9-point lead here. Aspen Sparrows are going to need to pick it up and figure out what to do to get around this team. 3 minutes are left on the clock. 3 minutes and 45 seconds. That's almost 4 minutes. With the disc is the Aspen Sparrows. Callan takes it and sends it over to the tunnel where their teammate Nate Appleton is. Nate Appleton looking for the goal, but takes a bounce off of the nugget. Now picked up by Lil Guipo. Lil Guipo looking for the back pass to Dylan. Dylan clearing it out through the top mid of the arena, but Goran getting stunned out in the process by Callan. Able to pick up the disc is Callan himself, looking to get around a defender, sends a pass over to Nate Appleton on the floor. Nate Appleton in a 1v1, looking for that cut instead of driving goal, and it does not connect, but it is able to be recovered by Callan. Callan losing a hand there on the disc, though, is now able to be picked up by Jake. I apologize. Jake over to Callan. Callan into the goal for 2 points.
Way right there for the Sparrow offense to just get back to normal after a weird little bounce right there. Colin, great job right there to get back into the goal.
Toronto Sorcerers with the joust advantage here with the disc is Lil Guipo, sending a pass over to tunnel where Goran is. Goran sending a quick pass, but it's intercepted by Callan. Callan looking around, sends a cross pass over to B-Love. B-Love in the mid of the arena, looking for Nate Appleton on the floor. Nate Appleton getting some pressure, so sends a pass back over to B-Love. B-Love around the boot area, pushing fringe of bubble. 2 defenders on them, sends a high pass to Callan. Callan driving goal on a 1v1, but a big save from Dylan there. Picked up again by Hunavelli, slapped out of the bubble and into the hands of Jake again. Jake sends a slap pass over to Callan. Callan over to B-Love. B-Love looking for the goal, and Jake pulling it in after a stop from the Toronto Sorcerers for 2 points for the Aspen Sparrows.
And can we please shout out the Aspen Sparrows offense right there? That was just chef's kiss right there. That was so beautiful of movement right there. Great job, Sparrows.
It was. They did a great job maintaining that possession there. Good job to them. Lil Guipo sending a pass. Oh, looking for Hunavelli. Hunavelli is able to recover after a few bounces. Getting some pressure there from the stack. Sends a pass over to Dylan. Dylan on the wedge. Looking around. Gets a little pressure there from their opponent. Hunavelli gets the disc. Looking for the goal and puts it in for 2 points after a little break check.
Definitely a break check indeed, man. Just slams in the brakes, makes the opponent miss, scores it. Great job.
We have the Aspen Sparrows with the disc. Out from the gate is Callan with the disc towards the ceiling, sending a pass over to B-Love in the tunnel. B-Love sending a pass down low to Nate Appleton on the floor. Nate Appleton getting stunned out, approaching that boot by Lil Guipo, who picks up the disc, sends a clear out through the arena, and into the hands of Goran. Goran looking at a long three and making it 3 more points for the Toronto Sorcerers.
Goran, I would like to apologize. Phenom has just enlightened me with some knowledge that it is not Goron, it is Goran. So I'd like to say I'm sorry about that. Personal apology.
Personal apology. Callan with the disc. Crosses over Bowtie, looks for their teammate, but a big interception by Hunavelli. Hunavelli with the disc, getting some pressure, does get the 3-pointer off just in time. 3 more points to the Toronto Sorcerers.
And this game has now shifted to a 3-point standoff here, as we've gotten to 3-pointer to 3-pointer to 3-pointer to 3-pointer. Absolutely phenomenal job by these two teams. Get open looks and good threes.
Absolutely, with the joust advantage is the Aspen Sparrows going with the head, but they did not have much time. That is the end of this second quarter here. And with that, we will be back after a quick break from our sponsors.
Mississippi putting it down. I'm the hottest round. I told y'all, y'all can't stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? The biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla, holla. Get your freak on. 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 Get your freak on.
Tired of the side effect of side-by-side hair? Not when you have a Kawasaki. Your love of your Kawasaki Teryx 1000 will save you from side-by-side hair. Enjoy your Kawasaki on all types of terrain and magically eliminate the chance of messy, unwanted side-by-side hair. Go green this summer with Kawasaki. Get your favorite Kawasaki motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides today at Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
Yeah! Side-by-side hair, just don't care.
Good evening, and we are back on NEPA TV here. This halftime report is brought to you by Big St. Charles Motorsports, and Tropical does have some nifty information to share with y'all.
I have some amazing information to share with you guys, all right? Right now, listen up, all right? NEPA is going Web3, all right? It's going to be issuing NFTs as a way to reward the community, all right? Anyone who claims one of these NFTs will be eligible for future raffles and giveaways that we'll be conducting throughout the year. They are free to claim, and all you have to do is fill out a claim form that can be found at www.nepavrpro.com/NFT. We've got some fun stuff planned, so please, for the love of all that is holy, don't miss out.
Absolutely. You don't want to miss out on those. They've already given away some crazy prizes. One of the most recent ones and the biggest winner being a trip to the next NEPA Charity Cup. Those are things you do not want to miss out on, you guys. It's going to be super fun. The last one was incredible. And I can only expect that the next one is going to be just the same and top it. So, looking at all the stat boards there, Tropical Dude, we've got a lot of team stats in favor of the Toronto Sorcerers. They are just taking the possession time only by seconds, but they are taking it in possession, shots taken, assists. They're 50-50 with saves, so great job in the goal from both sides of the arena. And the last 2 steals and stuns is the only place that the Sorcerers are not taking over. So the Toronto Sorcerers just doing a great job working together as a team there. I would only expect, knowing the players on the Aspen Sparrows, that they have taken this halftime to discuss the changes that they need to make and the adjustments that need to happen in the arena, and just making sure that they can get that done. What are you seeing in the arena, Chop?
I'm seeing like a good little back and forth battle here. Is this really what's getting up with the Sparrows? Is that they're just missing out a lot on these open kind of takes, you know? I mean, I'm noticing a lot that the Sorcerers are taking a lot of these open looks and open threes, open twos. Is this that they have that the Sparrows just haven't really gotten that, and that's just because of how slow their stacks have been these couple of rounds. I mean, I honestly say to pick up the speed of these stacks, maybe we get more of these open looks, get more of these open goals, get some more points on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely could see more or faster stacks, not necessarily the speed of the stack, but getting together faster. We could see from the Aspen Sparrow side of things. And like I said, knowing the players inside that arena, B-Love, Callan, Glass, Jake, Nate Appleton, I know that they've all got a great mentality in the game, that the scoreboard is not taking the best of them at this point in time, and they are discussing exactly what they need to do in attempts to battle what they are facing up against the Toronto Sorcerers. Both of these lineups, these rosters being just very, very good players. It is definitely going to be a tough match here, and I believe that we are seconds away from going into the initial joust of our third quarter here. Tropical, predictions on first touch and first possession.
You know, that's a great question, you know, and I always usually get it wrong, but I'm going to make a really bold claim here and say the Sorcerers got both of these in the bag. They got possession. You know, they got these fast stacks. I'm going Sorcerers all the way on this one. First touch and first possession.
Sorcerers all the way is the call on this one from the Tropical Dude. Let's see what they do 4 seconds before their initial joust here, with the first touch on the disc. Goes to the Sorcerers. First possession. Oh, going over to the Aspen Sparrows, though, with a great pickpocket from B-Love. B-Love sending a clear down. Makes its way into the trap. Jake looking for a pass over to their teammate, but it does take a bounce off of a Geo there and goes a little bit array into the hands of the Sorcerers still, but now in the Sparrows, but a stun there coming off now in the hands of Lil Guipo sending pass on the floor over to Hunavelli. Hunavelli already has some pressure by B-Love, sends a quick pass to Lil Guipo through the tube, possibly looking for their teammate Dylan, but it does not make it to their hands. Callan now with the disc. Callan on the wall, looking around, has some pressure there. Goes for the pass over to Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton getting stunned out in the process by Hunavelli. Hunavelli to Goran. Goran looking at an open goal and makes it for 3 points.
Now the 3 was pretty, but the pass was even prettier. Hunavelli was a great open look after an amazing stun. Great job Hunavelli and great job Goran.
With the joust advantage is now the Aspen Sparrows here. With the disc is Callan on the nest. Callan getting their pocket picked though by Goran, and Goran makes it in for 3 points.
Like I said, these open threes are just killing the Sparrows right now. Hope to see some more stacks back on defense. Maybe we can prevent this.
Absolutely. Callan possibly getting that disc off a little earlier, as it seems that the Sorcerers have now read exactly what he's doing. Callan moving forward, sending a pass over to Nate Appleton in the tunnel. Nate Appleton looking to cross down low to B-Love. B-Love pushing fringe of bubble with the numbers advantage, sends a high pass over to Callan. Callan looking for the goal, but it goes High, unfortunately, bouncing around now, is able to be picked up again by Callan. Great stack by the Aspen Sparrows. However, the pass to their teammate does not make it and takes a bounce back over into their end of the arena. Picked up now by Hunavelli. Hunavelli looking for Goran. Goran looking for the goal, but it's off a post. Picked up again by Lil Guipo. Lil Guipo approaching fringe of bubble. Looking for some teammates. Sends it to Goran on the goal post and into the goal for 2 points.
Now just an amazing chemistry right there by Goran and Lil Guipo right there. Goran decides, hey, I'm going to sit up here and wait. Lil Guipo's like, all right, bet. Throws it up there. Goran just sits there and just scores it. Phenomenal job. Phenomenal job.
Absolutely. Callan now with the disc, sending a pass over to the tunnel where B-Love is. B-Love looking to go cross the arena to Nate Appleton in the trap. Nate Appleton on the floor, walking it up, has a defender in front of them, sends a pass over to B-Love. B-Love does the same. Nate Appleton now with the disc, gets stunned out by Hunavelli. Hunavelli looking around, waiting for his team to get some stacks together, but gets their pocket picked almost by Callan. Now in the hands of Jake. Jake looking at an open 3, but just low, unfortunately. Lil Guipo does recover the disc, sends a pass over to Goran. Goran looking for a long 3, and he makes those. Man, that is not that is not what the Aspen Sparrows needed.
Yeah, most definitely. Goran is just lighting up the arena right now with just these crazy threes. Good job, Goran. Get him, man.
Absolutely. B-Love now with the disc does a little twisty-turny to end up on the ceiling. Sends a pass over to Nate Appleton in the beginning of tunnel. Nate Appleton looking around, sends a pass down low to Jake on the floor. Jake, Jake getting stuffed by Hunavelli. Hunavelli sending the clear all the way down into the Aspen Sparrows bubble. Picked up by Goran. Goran now looking around. Takes a little bit of a spin, sends a pass. An attempted pass over to Lil Guipo, but Jake gets the stun off, picks up the disc and clears it out through the tunnel and all the way into the Sorcerer's end of the arena. But the stacks, are there fast enough. Nate Appleton picks it up and puts it in the goal for 3 points.
Now, the three-pointer was pretty, but what's even prettier was the stacks there. Great job by the Aspen Sparrows for getting their stacks together fast enough to beat out the Sorcerers.
For sure. And now with the joust advantage is the Toronto Sorcerers. Let's see what the Aspen Sparrows do here. A quick pass over to Hunavelli in the tube. Hunavelli, the interception by Callan and the clear out into the Sorcerer's bubble. Here are the stacks ready. The big leech coming in from Callan. Callan looking for the goal, but does miss that one. Unfortunately, Hunavelli picks up the disc, looks for the clear through tunnel. It is cleared and into the Sparrows end of the arena. A little bit of a misshoot or a misread from the disc. B-Love is able to get a quick slap on it, but Hunavelli able to pick it back up, getting some pressure there by their defender. Sends a pass over to Goran on Ghost. Goran, getting intercepted on the shot by B-Love. B-Love clearing the disc out all the way into the Sorcerer's end of the arena. But the Sorcerers are there first. They do overshoot the disc, but they're able to get a quick hand on it by Hunavelli. Hunavelli sending a slap pass over to Dylan. Dylan looking down low into the bubble, sends a pass, a clear all the way into the bubble, takes a bounce, but is able to be picked up by Hunavelli. Hunavelli losing the hand on the disc. Now it is in the hands of Callan. Callan looking for the high clear and does so successfully in the bubble. One of each team. But a stun from Goran. Jake is able to pick up the disc. Jake looking for the goal, dinging it on the bottom rim of the goal. Now with the disc is Dylan, sending the clear off through the tunnel and into the Sparrow side of the arena, but B-Love is on that back line and keeps control of the disc, sends a pass to Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton looking for their teammate high, but the wedge is in the way on the wall. So in the hands of Dylan. Dylan over to Goran. Goran looking for the goal, but it just dings the post. Picked up now by B-Love on the floor. B-Love looking around, looks for the lane, goes for the clear through the mid of the arena all the way down. And the stacks are there. Jake picks up the clear and puts it in the goal for 3 points.
The Aspen Sparrows again showing the Sorcerers who's boss right here with these stacks. I mean, they're just flying across the arena and getting these open looks. Just what I wanted from them.
Absolutely. It would be the question of, is that enough and is there enough time? We have 1 minute and 13 seconds left on the clock. Hunavelli with the disc on the bow tie, sends a pass down low to their teammate, but B-Love with an interception going for the clear, and their teammate is there in the bubble. Able to pick it up is Jake going for the goal, and 2 more points on the board for the Aspen Sparrows.
I can definitely see the Sparrows now have definitely clicked. I just really am curious to see if they would actually maybe win this. I mean, they're starting to click here, starting to catch the Sorcerers on guard here. Could we see a comeback here, Queen?
We potentially could. I, again, am no mathematician. I will preach that on these casts until my face turns blue. But they definitely could have an opportunity, but that does not do well for them in that Toronto Sorcerers. Hunavelli just driving goal for a long 3 and making it. Great job by the Sorcerers capitalizing on the open goal moment.
I couldn't agree more there. I mean, what a 3-pointer. Really make my talking point completely invalid now. Thanks a lot, guys. But yeah, I can't wait to see this round 4. Could see a lot of new things happen.
Absolutely, with that little bit of run there from the Aspen Sparrows, they could have figured some things out and we could see some difference in this scoreboard. But with that being said, we will take a quick break and be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Access the largest motorsports inventory in America. We're authorized dealers for Can-Am, Honda, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, and more. Get the best deals these brands have to offer. Browse through our inventory to find exactly what you're looking for.
And welcome back to the NEPA TV. We are back here to talk to you about what's going on in the arena. Tropical Dude, what are you seeing?
Well, I'm seeing some total domination here by the Sorcerers. However, side story here, the Sparrows are kind of clicking now. They're starting to get into a groove, but it might have been too late now. I mean, the score difference is pretty big right now. Could we see a comeback? I don't know. This round 4 is going to be definitely pretty exciting to watch.
It definitely is. That is, I believe, a 19-point difference. Muted Monster, please yell at me in my ear if I have done that math incorrectly. It's going to be a little bit of a tough comeback, but it is not impossible. 8 minutes on the clock, moving into the initial joust, the final initial joust of the night and of this match in this 4th quarter here. First touch on the disc going to the Sorcerers, but first possession going to the Sparrows. Again, with the disc is Nate Appleton sending a clear all the way through the tunnel, but the Sorcerer stack was there. Now Hunavelli picks up the disc, sends it over to Dylan on the table. Dylan getting stunned out by Callan in the process. Callan able to get a hand on the disc, looking around, pulls it away, and sends a pass over to B-Love, ready to go with a stack partner. B-Love again picking up the disc, looking for the long 3. Does it make it? Just high, unfortunately. The disc is now loose in the top trap, picked up by Dylan. Dylan looking for the clear through tunnel and over into the Aspen Sparrows end of the bubble. Callan says not today though, picks it up, sends the clear out through the tunnel again, all the way over to the Sorcerers end of the bubble. Will they make it there first though in time? Oh, the stop from B-Love and the goal for 2 points for the Sparrows. That is what they needed.
I could not agree more, Queen. What an amazing stacking job by the Sparrows right there to get from the defensive side all the way over to the blue side in like under a second. Great job. That's how the disc. He's gonna score. Oh my goodness. It was actually Goran. Just kidding, guys. I pranked you guys. It wasn't glass. I mean, come on, guys. I was just making sure you guys are paying attention here. Goran with an amazing score there. I mean, absolutely phenomenal job. Now we're going to see the Sparrows in the offensive joust here. Coming in hot with B-Love. He's going to throw it down to the tunnel. Nate's going to throw it back. Maybe? Nope. That's a fail. Going back? Nope. Just kidding. It's B-Love and Callan. But got stolen by Dylan. He's coming over to Hunavelli. He's going to look. Oh my goodness. Almost a great save by B-Love. But nope. It's going to go to that corner pocket for a self goal too.
All right, and with that being said, I am back. I am so sorry about that, y'all. I'm going to be making some quick adjustments here, but with the joust advantage is the Aspen Sparrows first to the disc. Oh! The Sorcerers came in, knocked it out of their hands. Hunavelli with the disc now on the clock, looking for the goal, juking around. Oh, goes to send in the shot, but it is very wide. Almost able to be picked up by Lil Guipo, but picked off by Callan. Callan sending the clear over through the tube and into the high trap area. Picked up by Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton, maybe a miscommunication, lack of red calls, looks to fling the disc, does not go anywhere. Now picked up by the Sorcerers inside the Aspen Sparrows bubble, going for the bounce, but a save coming in from Jake. He said no more points on the board for you. Sorcerers. Callan picks up the disc, gets stunned out by the Sorcerers. Hunavelli gets a hand on the disc, slaps it away over to Lil Guipo on the ceiling. Lil Guipo looking for the goal. Just kidding. Looking for Dylan. Dylan looking for the goal. 2 more points for the Sorcerers.
And the absolute disrespect by Dylan right there to come up slow as a turtle and just dunk it right in that corner pocket. Great job, Dylan.
Good job there from the Sorcerers indeed. Now the Aspen Sparrows with the disc again. B-Love on the ceiling. Oh, gets stunned out. The disc now in Goran's hands. Goran, oh, getting stunned out again by B-Love. He said, you can't do that. B-Love clears the disc out, looking for the clear through tunnel, but it does not make it. Now in the hands of Hunavelli on the floor. Hunavelli looking to escape the defender, juking around the diamond there. Does get away almost, but he's on his toes. Oh, a little bit of play here. Hunavelli makes it off with the disc, but a big pick there by Jake. Jake going for the slap clear, but the stack is there to help pick it up. Callan clears it out through the bottom of the arena into the Sorcerers, almost into their bubble, but Sorcerers are there first. A little bit of a head bounce there, though, does give it off over into the hands of Jake. Jake juking around to get away from the defender into the hands of Callan. Callan looking at the open 3 and making it.
And Callan with a great decision there instead of passing, just heck, let's put it up and shoot it. Great 3 by Callan.
Very well executed. Great job from the Aspen Sparrows, capitalizing on that moment there. With the disc advantage is the Toronto Sorcerers. First one to the disc is Lil Guipo. Lil Guipo setting a pass through the mid of the arena, but B-Love again there to intercept it, sending the clear over into their end of the arena, but Lil Guipo is there to pick it up after a few bounces. Passes over to Dylan. Dylan looking for a bounce shot, but it's in the hands of B-Love. B-Love, I think that may have been a tracking issue, flings it into their bubble. Pass, Nate Appleton picks it up, looking for the clear. B-Love is able to stun out Hunavelli when they pick up the disc. Clears it all the way into their bubble successfully, this time with stacks in the zone. Jake with the disc puts it in for 2 points.
Hunavelli there with a lucky kind of break there. I mean, with the self-goal. I mean, I thought he had it, but man, he didn't.
He did not indeed, or at least the game says so, and what the game says rolls. So, Toronto Sorcerers with the disc. Lil Guipo looking around, trying to bait the defender, sends a long pass all the way into the Aspen Sparrows bubble. It is picked up by Callan, though. A little bit of a head bounce off of their teammate. Now in the hands of Goran. Goran looking for the goal, but just off the goal post with an open 3 opportunity. Now in the hands of Lil Guipo. Lil Guipo over to Hunavelli. Hunavelli driving goal. Gets their pocket picked by B-Love. B-Love clears it out into the tube and all the way to their side of the arena. Picked up again by Jake and into the goal for 2 points.
Yeah, great goal there by Jake.
Don't make fun of me. Good night.
It was a great play. A great score. Great job, Jake.
Oh my gosh, whatever. Tropical. With the disc now is Lil Guipo. Lil Guipo sending a pass over to the tunnel area, but it does not make it to their teammate. But it's okay, because Dylan's there to pick it up. Looking for the, oh my, goal. They've got an open goal opportunity now. The Sparrows are back. Hunavelli with the disc, juking around, sending it in casually for 2 more points.
And casually is definitely a word I would use to describe that right there. Just absolutely decided, I'm just going to walk this. He walks it, just lightly throws it in, scores.
Yeah, he looked like he was just kind of like big, big chilling on approach and goal like that. Now Callan with the disc sends a pass an attempted pass, but it's a missed pass all the way through tunnel now in the hands of Dylan. Hunavelli stealing it for a second there and clearing it out all the way into the Sparrows bubble, picked up by Gore now on the bottom of goal. Oh, and the big stuff coming from Callan, but loses the disc after a little mishandling, and it's loose now on the floor, slapped out by Jake towards the mid of the arena, bouncing around on the top. We've got 27 seconds left on the clock. We are out of time. B-Love does have the disc, though, looking to play till the buzzer. Great job, Aspen Sparrows. However, a little turnover there. Goran picks up the disc and sends it down into their side of the arena. The stacks from the Sparrows were there first. Callan with the disc, clearing it out through the tunnel and into the Sorcerer's Zone. Picked up again by B-Love, goes for the 3, and he makes those shots.
Great job of B-Love there for playing till the whistle blows. Great shot.
Absolutely a great shot indeed. And with that, that is the conclusion of this match. Congratulations to the Toronto Sorcerers. One more time, I'm sorry. Okay. They took it by 15 points. My mathematician, Muted Monster, in my ear. Such a gem. Honestly, you guys, there was not enough thank yous in the chat for Muted Monster. He did an incredible job. Yeah, being my brain tonight. So thank you, Muted. No one can hear you, but thank you. With that being said, though, do you know what time it is, Trop?
I believe it is 10:52 where I am at right now.
It's 10:52 where I'm at too, but that's not what I was talking about. We're talking about it's time to talk about the player of the match, brought to you by Holtz Hour Auto and Motorsports. They restarted too fast for me too, unfortunately. But with that being said, I kind of had an idea of who I was going to nominate anyways, but I can't give you their stat lines. I do apologize about that. With that being said, my choice personally is Hunavelli. Hunavelli was all over the place with those interceptions, those clears, those long threes coming in from the Sorcerer side. We did have Goran and Hunavelli kind of nailing those long threes, but Hunavelli doing a lot of work in the entirety of the arena. So for me, I'm going to go with Hunavelli as our player of the match.
Personally, I disagree. I'm going to go with Goran here, mostly because he made a lot of shots that really counted for the team. He made a lot of great open threes, a lot of great shots with goalies in them. I mean, I gotta say, I believe he was more like a team leader in this scenario. He was kind of like leading his team in a way with these open threes and shots to really just get the morale up, really get this mojo up. So that's why I'm gonna say Goran's my MVP for today.
Goran was my number 2. So I can almost agree, but also agree to disagree. I don't know what we do in the event that there is a brawl here. Do we have like a lawyer debate on who should get it? I'm not quite sure. Do we give it to both? I feel like
I say we should do a
rock, paper, scissors. We're going to rock, paper, scissors it right now. Are you ready?
I'm not ready right now.
I hair flipped, so I'm ready.
All right, let's go. 3,
okay.
2, 1.
Rock, paper, scissors says shoot. You didn't even show your answer.
It's paper. It was paper.
No. Oh, I did scissors, so I win. Yeah, Hunavelli, you're the player of the match. And this is Tropical's last day as he quits because I just beat him in rock, paper, scissors.
I'm done. I don't know, man. I don't think I can come back here anymore after that one.
With that being said, we appreciate you guys coming out and watching these teams play tonight and watching the AAA cast. Tune in again tomorrow for some more matches. Tomorrow is the Pro Series matches. You definitely don't want to miss those. So come hang out, get those Easter eggs in the commercials, and yeah, watch some fun Echo. So, Tropical, thank you so much for being in the booth with me tonight. Muted Monster, thank you for running the show. Cams, you are awesome and being my mathematician brain that I don't have.
I just want to say thank you for everyone that watched. I mean, I'm still kind of a new caster. Queen's still kind of new too. We both had a fun time doing this, but really, I hope you guys had fun the most. I had just a blast, but I hope you guys had a blast too with our just corniness and just overall weird casting. So hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did. I hope you all have a great night.
Yeah, have a good one. We're out.
Bye.